Okay, if you're there, I'll be right there. I'm having a really big issue. I wasn't sure yesterday if I was hacked with the video that stayed on apparently for 22 hours because I had closed Streamlabs, closed Zoom. They were both closed. So to then hear that it was running for 22 hours, and then at the end it looked like it was incorporating a thumbnail from, you know, the recommended videos on the side. So I didn't think anything of it. I thought, okay, there's a glitch. Shut it off, put it to private. It didn't shut it off. Put it to private. Well, all day long I've been trying to process it, you know. It says it's like I test it because I go to add an end screen, if you know what an end screen is, and it says, oh, you can't do this now, your video is processing. But normally, if the video has stayed on, when you go to put it into YouTube, all of that blue screen stuff is gone, okay? And I'm not talking about that other blue screen we had like last April. That a whole new video started. That was with that power outage. And then remember, I came on live there, so that's a different story. But I'm talking about the ones, like I think there was one when J Bells was here, and I had closed out, but then it just, the chat kept running. But then it was only like maybe, it wasn't 22 hours, okay? Maybe it was the most 12 hours stopped, and then when we put it on, it was just showed what we recorded. Well, now it's still telling me 22 hours. If I put it to members only, meaning the members of the channel, it shows me 15 seconds of the video. If I have it to public like I have now, when you go there it says the stream is not available. When I go into the inner workings of it, just in case anybody knows what's going on, it says it's still processing. So I don't know what happened, but I'm going to be so upset if I lost that video. But beyond that, last night I went to sign into Zoom, how I normally do it, and it's up in my Chrome and stuff, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I had to go all the way into the real, you know, the whole program. And then another thing that I have in my Google Chrome didn't work. I didn't think anything of it. Then after I got off the live last night, my whole desktop here locked up. I couldn't do anything. And I just realized I didn't work on it at all. I was working on my laptop today. I just came down to open this, and I didn't see if anybody's in the stream, but it's better because I won't be interrupted than, you know, with my own thoughts, not with you. I'll look at what you're saying in a minute. When I went to sign on now, I'm trying to sign in through Zoom, and it keeps rejecting it. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because this is from my Chrome. It's not. It doesn't recognize me. Something got into my Chrome. All of my passwords are gone. All of my extensions. I don't know what happened, but I don't want to think that I was hacked like that, but I don't know what else is going on. What would freaking cause that? What would cause a video to stay on 22 freaking hours after I've closed out of Streamlabs and Zoom? Why did it go to what was like the recommended playlist and throw a thumbnail in there? That does usually when it throws the thumbnails in there, they go in a collage. Why won't it process? Why can I not see anything when I set it to public, but if I put it to members only, I can see 15 seconds of it? I don't know. Maybe some gamer knows out there, because gamers do these ultra long live streams. I don't know. I'm really upset about that. But hold on, I'm just me change these, and then I've got this problem. My tags never keep in. When I upload a video, all my default uploads take. My live streams, the default uploads are out every single freaking time. And that's why I have to come over here every time and do this. And I just thought I fixed it today for my laptop. No, didn't happen. So, okay. And what else is bothering you today, Carolyn? Let me think. Okay, let me go over here. Hey there. Hi, Norma. Hi, Alma. Hi, the Brian Clan. Hi, Whiskey. Hi, Jessica, Ivy, Patty, and Jack, Teacup, Jessica, Trish, Mom Ames, Peggy Sue, You Will Never Fill My Shoes, Tree Baby, Deb on the Move, Alma, Ancy, Sammy. Yeah, because I'm frustrated. Really, I'm trying to see if anybody knows anything about what's going on. See Me, Mary, Sky, Teacup, Mama Ames, Robin, and I wanted to show Jimmy the toilet paper analysis that Lisa did. I had so many things in that video I wanted to watch again, and I'm going to be so upset if that's gone. I'm like beside myself. Janae, Peggy K, Elise, Gail Clark. Oh, I have to show your ugly bunny, yeah. I got you the Brian Clan, Miss Mary, Service Dog Olive, Patricia, Brendy, Tracy, Alma. So far, nobody knows anything, right? Okay, Sandy, Jody Lynn. You haven't been able to get on a live in 2 weeks. Oh, I'm glad you got us, Potter. Monica, Vala, how are you? Let's see. Robin, Jigsaw Puzzler, Janae, Sharon. My chat is jumping. Kathy, Glam Dolly. There must be a load more strain on the, oh, a lot more strain on it. I don't know what is going, but see, it was more than that, Glam Dolly. It stayed on for 22 freaking hours with my Zoom and my Streamlabs closed. How did that happen? I don't understand. Was it Friday the 13th? No, it was Saturday that we did it. Yeah, Becky, I've tried all of that. It's something in YouTube. It's my video is there. It says it's 22 hours though. And then I thought, okay, then I had a great idea. I said, well, I could finally, after so many hours, see the video, not the footage of it, just that there was a video there in the editor. And I said, well, hi, it's Bank. Let me cut it off, right? Because I know that at least I think the whole video that we did was like around 8 hours or something, right? So I thought, well, let me cut it off at 9 hours. And that way, maybe then all that empty space, it wouldn't let me trim it. It said this video is too long to trim. So I'm like, what? Too long to trim? What? Yeah, so, and then forget, by the time someone from YouTube answers you, you could be, 5 years from now. So I don't know what is going on. But I'm really, now that I still can't get into my Zoom, the little shortcut thingy, I cannot do it. I had to delete all of that. I had to delete my Chrome. Something was all messed up with it. All of my passwords that are all gone. It doesn't even recognize me. It recognizes me like a new person. I try to sync it up. It doesn't sync. Sounds dodgy. Yeah, I think so. And unplug it and plug it back in. Shake the wires. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. I restarted twice. I mean, put new batteries in the mouse, because even the mouse was acting like a lunatic. So I don't know what's going on. I think I need to talk to like the gamers or somebody. Someone said, like, I went in the help section, I saw someone say they had like a 24-hour live stream, and they said they were going on 4 days and it had not processed and it didn't even play any of the video. But you know what the other thing is? Here's the other weird thing. It's not even showing up in my videos. If I put it in my members section, it will. You'll be able to see it. The members will. When I put it totally public, it says it's public, but if you go to my videos, it doesn't show. And if you go, like Jimmy tried through his notification that he got the night before, whatever, when we did the craft show, he could get to it from there, but it says live stream not available. That's what you do with your iron. system recovery. Yeah, but that's not going to help my video though, Becky, because it's with YouTube. It's got too many hours. It just has all this dead space on it. Yeah, because I'm very technically frustrated, Becky, and I'm trying to see if anybody might know why or heard why. No, I've never given anyone remote access. No. Mm-mm. So, did you try the Creator app on your phone? No, because my phone is another issue. I can't put anything else on my phone. But I've been on my laptop and yeah, so I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to see if there's any progress on it. They like to ruin holidays. Somebody did something because it's crazy. Never in the worst we've had when someone said, "Oh my gosh, your live is still live," is just the chat was going, and as soon as the video stopped, and it never went to 22 hours, it would either go, even if I didn't go in and physically shut it, it stopped after like 5 extra hours or 6 extra hours. And then it was still, you could start playing back pieces of it immediately. This one you couldn't. This one you can't see anything except when it's in the members area, you see blue with the little dog and it says David somebody subscribed. That's all you see. 15 seconds of that and that's it. When I put it in the public, you don't see it at all. Does anybody see it in the public? You've been hacked if you're past. Yeah, that's why I'm changing everything. Teacup. Yeah, Jeanette, because I'm just trying to see if anybody has any advice. Like, oh yeah, that's just a little glitch and it'll be fixed up really soon. Her son does this. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, Evelyn. He does this for a living, this YouTube thing? Or IT stuff? All right, how do you want me to take care of him? Oh, yeah, on your friends list for what, Olive? Yeah, I believe something happened. I don't know what the freak happened. Wait, did you use Zoom? Yes, I used Zoom and I used Streamlabs. Oh, just call him? Is he in California too? Can you transfer your video? No, I wish I could. You see, you can't download it because it says it's not done processing. If it was finished, I could download it. I don't know. Maybe it'll take, maybe the only hope I have is that maybe another day or two it will finally process. I don't know. When did it happen? Well, we had the craft thing Saturday night, and then we were on until, what time were we on until? Late. I mean, early or late, whichever way you look at it. But I think it was, how many, does anybody remember how many hours we went? Because, does anybody remember? Sassy, do you remember what time we got off the craft thing? Anybody remember what time we got off craft? I don't have friends lists on my Zoom, so I don't know what you mean by that. I don't have any friends on my Zoom. But it's not, my Zoom, okay, that's one thing, it's just the password, nothing else is wacky. It's the YouTube that went wacky on me. 7-ish, sorry? Okay, so then we logged off, and I shut down Zoom, closed it down, Streamlabs, closed it down. Then it was Easter, so I wasn't looking at this setup at all, okay? And then what happened? I think it was to Scooter, and Mama Ames said something like, "Oh my gosh, it's running, it's running, it's running." And what there was, you know how when you see at the end and they throw like a bunch of thumbnails in there of different videos that are like recommended for the person? You know what I'm talking about? You know when you finish a video and then this big screen comes up and it's got like, I think it has like 12 different thumbnails of what maybe you'll watch that YouTube puts in there? Do you know what I'm talking about? You must know you watch a lot of YouTube. You've got to know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So instead, what I think happened at the very end at 22 plus hours is that, you know how you have your recommended thumbnails on the side? Like, you know, there's like other ones of me, and then there's other creators and whatever, but in the same vein. Like if you're watching a Lori Vallow, you might see 10 other Lori Vallow videos on your sidebar, right? Well, what it did, it took not one of my videos, another creator put it in there, just the thumbnail, but not in a series of 12, just one. And that's what, you know, Mama Ames is like, something's whacked. I'm like, what do you mean? How are we even on, right? So I went there and I just shut it down, and I'm like, 22 freaking hours, right? So I said, this is crazy. And I couldn't go back. So I said, okay, this has to process. And so I put it to private to let it process because you couldn't see anything. I woke up this morning and I'm like, okay, it's got to process. It still was at the same, you don't even get a percentage of what it has. Okay? It's at the same point. I took screenshots of this because first you couldn't see it at all in the editor, and then I could see it in the editor. I know this is boring the hell out of you that are not, but I'm just trying to figure it out myself. And now I can see something in the editor, but nothing in there. The only time I can see a little bit of my video is if I put it in the members only area. That's it. If I have it set to unlisted, cannot see anything. If I have it set to public, it's set to public right now. That means that you should all be able to at least go there and see that the stream is unavailable. But the only people that can do that are the people that had the notification, because it's not showing up in my videos. You woke up as you were going off. I haven't been able to open. You heard me open a soda and then tried to watch and wasn't able to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm pissed about that because there was Lisa D's big data toilet paper thing that I wanted Jimmy to see how much trouble she went to, and I couldn't show him. I don't know what the deal was. Oh my gosh, I heard you open. Oh, I heard me open. Again, I'm reading the same thing. Okay, weird. It's Scooter's fault. I don't know what it is, but I just hope that even if it takes 3 days, even if it takes 5 days, that it will load. I have no idea. That might mean someone hacked your video. That video, yeah, that sounds like, I mean, I didn't want to think that, but I don't know what's going on unless there's like some Mercury in retrograde thing that's messing with all the electronics. I have no idea. Okay, she said something about Zoom, and I don't have Zoom in a friends list or anything like that. I know. I want to see the replay too, Mama Ames. I'm going to try everything in my power to get it back up. Because that was a really funny... Someone may be trying to redirect and steal your users. I don't know what happened, Cheryl. I don't. I'm very confused on the whole thing. But I will try Evelyn's maybe. I think I have his email too, right? Because I don't know what if he's in, is he into YouTube too? I know, your toilet paper research, I really wanted him to see that. So we'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm just going to take a peek and see if it's processed anymore. Let me just take a little tiny peek. I don't know. Let me see if there's anything. Let's see, I've got to go to my videos. Where's my YouTube studio? If it would just process like just give me any little sign, like just a little sign of life. Okay, so here it is. Crafter's gonna craft. Okay. It says how many views it had. There's 0 comments, which means that even though it's public, it says public right here. Everyone can see this video. That's what it says, but no one can. Let me grab the link. I'm going to give you guys the link in the chat. Let me see. I want to try it right here. Here, and you're going to see like what? It's going to say for you, this live stream is not available. Here, I'm going to throw this in the chat. I've got to go. Oh, I have to go to. Oh, and I have to have a tele appointment for my physical. But you know what? They're like, oh, you can come
Start your year off on the right foot. Go to Wix.com.
They're like, you can come in. Listen to this. They go, we don't have waiting rooms anymore. Have any of you been to the doctor for your physical or anything? They said, here, try that. See if anybody, I know what's going to be. It's just going to say it's public, but you can't see it. They said you could come in. Now listen to this. You can wait in the car. You can call. Someone will come out and get you and bring you in. Okay? You'll come in right away and they'll take you right in. I said, but wait a minute. Oh, is this safe to go on in there, right? Because I'm like, you know, maybe I should just wait like a couple of weeks. And I said, because, and then the lady's like, you know, how about we do a tele appointment? So I'm like, okay, we'll do the tele appointment. So I've got it. She's like, so make sure, she goes to me, have you ever used Zoom before? I'm like, yeah, a couple of times. So then she's like, okay, because make sure, she wanted to tell me, like, she told me, make sure that I'm in my clothing and everything because the doctor is going to see me. Okay, thanks for letting me know that. Video is not available, but you liked it anyway. So you just get not available. Do you see a black screen? Says the stream is not available. Lovely. It's not there for me, but I've seen it in your playlist. When, Teacup? When did you watch it? Because maybe you watched it on Sunday when it was still streaming. You see the screen with, yeah, that's just a thumbnail. That was a thumbnail I created before the fiasco. How do they, I don't know, April. Well, I guess it, you know, they could do well, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't feel like going in. I'm like, I'll do the tele appointment, thanks. Like, what is he going to say? Is he going to be like, okay, this is a physical, okay, here. Could you just hold your pulse and tell me what you get there? Okay, all right, you happen to have a pulse ox in the house? I happen to have one. You have a stethoscope? I do. You want... How you doing? How you doing? Doing okay. What's he going to do? That he's not running, he's jumping. He's jumping to touch the ceiling or something. He's a silly kid. Well, thankfully, I wasn't due for anything like that, Lady D, but I guess you have to go in for that. I don't know what we're going to sit there. And he's the kind that's like chatty Cathy. And I just want to get the heck out because normally that's the other thing. You ever have a doctor that's sick as a freaking dog every time you go in? That's how this doctor is. Thankfully, I only see him about once a year. Okay. He's always blowing. The last time I was there, I was so disgusted by him. And he's not an old guy. He's like probably my age or something. But he just is like, he was blowing his nose so bad the last time I was there. And that was like last year. If it was last year. And he's describing it as well. That he's coughing. And I'm like, what are you coming in here for? I don't want to get sick. Thanks a lot. I really don't. I didn't get sick, but I take care of myself. I don't need anybody like that, so I would like a teleappointment with him. He's like very ADD, I think. Once I asked him to print something out of my chart, he didn't know. The nurses came running in. He printed out 300 pages. 300 pages. He printed out everything in my chart for like the last 15 years. And you know what? She's like, what do we do with this? And I go, well, I'll take it. So I have this big thing of like everything I've had in the last 15 years because he just had the thing going and going and going in his office because he did it from the exam room because they walk around with the little laptops on the carts. It's all paperless stuff. So yeah, so I just took the whole thing. They came out, they're like, here. Jimmy's like, what is that? But Jimmy likes that. He loves to look through blood work and stuff and look for little things. Oh, no, Linda, no. He was sick. That was not drugs. He's like a sickly guy. Is that the video? I think that was the creator. I don't know, but so yeah, I think that was, yes. Why? I think it pulled a thumbnail. I'd like to hope it was just a thumbnail that was put from the side and that someone didn't deliberately do that. I'd like to think that's what it was. We are not allowed to read our charts here. Where are you, Tracy? That is what I saw too. I've always been phobic of people's germs. Yeah, I didn't want to go in. I really didn't want to go in because I'm like, wait, that sounded like really weird. They're going to wait in the car. They're going to come out and get me. No thanks. They don't have waiting rooms anymore. You also have a doctor like that? Maybe they're related? Maybe. One model said. He's like, and he wants to talk all the time. And I just want to get the heck out of there. You're cracking up about the 300 pages. You may work that stethoscope better than he can. Oh yeah, and then he sits down, like he really sits down. Like I have a really nice, I went to see one time a really, really wonderful man, doctor, a neurologist. Okay, and when he came in and he sat down and he wanted to talk for a long time. He was asking me about my blogging and this and that, but he was really interesting and he was genuine. Like, that I don't mind. I mean, he just wanted to talk for a while. But then, let me see. This guy, I'll tell you what it is about him. It's just like, he doesn't have much to say, but he just, I don't know. He just like sits there like he just wants to take a break for a while. And I don't want to sit there in the room with him because he's sick all the time. That other doctor was interesting. He was telling me about stuff he was writing, but this guy, so, and this is pretty bad because all I'm thinking is like if he says, hey, do you know how to use, yeah, I use Zoom all the time. Oh, for what? oh, you have a YouTube channel? And then he comes and watches this video. Thanks a lot, Carolyn. That was really nice. I heard your little commentary on what you think of me. Well, maybe he'll make some positive changes. I don't know. I need... Oh no, Cheryl, I have a lot of doctors because I only see him once a year. I have a gynecologist obstetrician, I have a, endocrinologist for my thyroid. I only see him once a year. We have a lot of all the specialties are there. He's just the GP that you have to see once a year in order for your insurance. He doesn't. Oh, now he's going to be really. Thanks a lot, Carolyn. Because he would like to say, oh, I could work all your. No, thanks. I'll see my own gynecologist. Thank you. Yeah, sure. I'm good, Cheryl. I have a lot of doctors. He's the least favorite. I thought I heard somewhere that it won't say what. Yeah, I don't know. I saw something like that too, April, but I was hoping that it would just be like the back end, the back end of it. I don't know. Just see. Laughing at the thought of the doctor. I know. It's bad, right? I've got to watch everything now. I'll just tell him it wasn't him. No, it wasn't you. You were the other one that I said was really interesting. Yeah, right. I'm not a neurologist. Yeah, I know you're not. Okay. Your son is type 1 and he has to see the endocrinologist every 3 months. Yeah, I see my endocrinologist more than I see this guy. It's a big business now. It's so frustrating. So. No, I wish I could snow remover, but unless it processes, I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just really upset about it. But what are you gonna do? Well, we'll have to. It'll look at it this way. It's going to process and get up there maybe in a week. I don't know. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you know what? I wish is Moo of 2 here? I want to address something for Maria Kitty Cats. Okay? Maria Kitty Cats. Maria's not here either, but maybe she's listening. I woke up this morning amongst all of this other crap with nothing working last night after I signed off, and then having the aggravation that my video still wasn't processed, could have been hacked. I don't know what the hell is happening, why I did the thing with the thumbnail, but here's what I get. You know those screaming emojis, right? A whole bunch of them. And something like this. Carolyn, I see you dirty deleted your craft video. Right? So, first of all, why in the world would I dirty delete a craft video? Number one. But number two, Maria Kitty Cats, I've never had a problem with Maria Kitty Cats. And, you know, my son said when I was telling my son about it, because I was really kind of upset with this. I was telling my son about it, and he said, did she just get her name as Maria Kitty Cats because of, hey, Cats and Kittens? I said, no, she was always Maria Kitty Cats. But she never did this kind of stuff. Well, she came into that live, and if you missed that live, it was an hysterical live. And Moo of 2, who is someone I call my friend, okay? She's been on the panel before in a Patreon video. She sends me things every day, okay? It's not some stranger to me. Well, she's a very sweet woman. She lives in Manhattan. And she said something very funny. She said, she was talking about something, and she said, I'm trying to think of how she said it. Oh, she said, I have 7 cats. And someone said, how did you end up with 7 cats? And she said, oh, it's a funny story, you know? It's a funny story. I drive cats to Petco. And now it's okay, I can say it. But that night, when she said I drive cats to Petco, I couldn't stop laughing because, not at her, but because I pictured she's there and she pulls up to like a Manhattan penthouse and the doorman comes down with a little cat with a bow tie, jumps in the back. Where does he want to go? He wants to go to Petco. Okay, and then I pictured her driving this, for some reason, she showed me her car. I pictured like this like little British little black car, very, very, I don't know if they use those as cabs over there, whatever, but I've seen them in cartoons and things, I don't know. I pictured her driving that with the cat in the back window with the bow tie showing, and that she pulls up to Petco and she says, should I just wait here? And he's like, circle around a few times, and then he comes out with a little bag of treats, gets back in, and she takes him home, and the doorman comes out and gets him. And I was hysterical. And if anybody that saw that, I couldn't stop laughing. And then I kept thinking about it. Okay? So we were laughing. And then Maria Kitty Cats, who I didn't think was even there, came in at the end. And you know what she said in the chat? See, nobody will see this if it doesn't go up. She said, you know, Carolyn sometimes laughs at the most inappropriate things. I think she's offended Moo of Two. And the reason she said that is because Moo of Two must have taken a bathroom break, or she went to get her little toys to show us. And I said, hey, Moo of Two, are you still on there? And she thought, aha. So she not only said that, okay, she said, Carolyn laughs at the most inappropriate times, and I think she offended Moo of Two, and I think the caller left, right? And then that wasn't it. Then she said again, I don't think it was very funny. I think she's a great woman for driving cats to Petco. And she gave me like, what was it, like 5 thumbs down emojis. Okay? So I'm like, wait a minute. I go, Moo of Two, are you there? She goes, I'm here. So Moo of Two is laughing. So I said, Moo of Two, because I won't call her by her real name. I know her real name, but if she wants to tell you, you know. So I said, Moo of Two, would you tell them that we're good and you're laughing? And she goes, I am laughing right along with you. I'm not offended at all, Maria Kitty Cats. I'm laughing. And she still didn't stop. She went through one more, okay? And then I kept saying, Maria Kitty Cats, are you listening? She's not upset. She's laughing, right? So she wouldn't. And then she comes in to, was it today that she did this thing? Yeah. I see you deleted your craft video. She put that on the last video. She called me dirty deleted. Why would I dirty delete a craft video? Moo of Two, she was laughing her butt off, the Bryan clan. She was laughing so hard, along with Two Scooter and everybody else. So she put these and then all these screaming emojis, and then I wrote something and I said, I don't know why. You've never done stuff like this before. Why are you trying? Are you trying to drum up drama here? What's going on? You know, I don't know. But I didn't dirty delete it. I told her what happened. I said, I want the video up. I love that video. I think that video is hysterical. Dirty delete? Well, when you see videos, okay, say someone comes in, I've had it done to me, okay? There's another creator, goes in, starts screaming about you, right? Saying horrible things about anybody. And then they go off half-cocked. They make this atrocious video that they're ashamed of. So what do? They take it and they take it right down, and that's called a dirty delete. But there's really no point to do that because someone has a screen recorder on them. They don't understand that. Once someone does that, there's a screen recorder. So what's the purpose? Your ex has a few? We were all having a silly time. Yeah, and then Leisha, in the beginning, some lady said, like, she said, I was so depressed or something. I was not feeling, I was good, you know, mentally. I was not having a good time. was not in a good state of mind. And Leisha had all of these crazy, she couldn't get her cat. It was crazy. And then she was showing things, and the whole thing ended up being really comical. And people were laughing like crazy. And then, so this woman says, I have to tell you, I came on like in the worst mood ever, and I can't stop laughing now. Thank you so much for this. And I think we all had a really fun time that most everybody needed, I think. There was nothing I would have deleted at all. So I don't understand. And we were all laughing. And then Lisa with her toilet paper analysis and all her little mini things. Everybody was having a really good, fun time. That one, and then deletes it. Very bizarre. Yeah, I know. Believe me. And I hear everything's good and kosher between us two. Teacup. That's fun to find out, isn't it? Okay. So I was on, and Moo of 2 was laughing. Yeah, she was laughing like crazy. I don't know where. Yeah, especially the overstroke. Oh yeah, I forgot about the overstrokes. That was hysterical because you wouldn't picture It's Bink to like, right? It's Bink just came right in there, and she really did a project, and she was like, you have to do it when it's wet. And it's very, very important to not overstroke it, but use smooth strokes. Remember that? Oh my gosh. That was hysterical. Oh, I forgot all about, see, we can't lose that, or we're gonna have to recreate the entire thing. It'll never be the same. Some people, I forgot all about that. Hey, Carol Boyce, are you feeling better? Inadvertently was very long, which could account. Yeah, I've looked at that too, but why? The point is, why would it have been on for all those hours if I closed both programs that I created with? It shouldn't have been running. That's the first thing. That's weird. Casbat referred to, oh yeah, the chlamydia, right. Overstroke. Yeah, I forgot all about that. You see how quickly I forgot about that part of it? I remember that was hysterical, the overstroking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot about that. We've got, hopefully there'll be some way to get it back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Doesn't Zoom? No, not automatically. No. It was funny. Just that my video, we can't find my video. It won't. Well, it's there, but it won't process. The one from the craft night, it will not process. Craft Live was still going. Yeah, but that's the funny thing, that it's never ever done that. Like, it's gone on, like I said, a few hours and stops, but everything was closed.
It's
and
still going now?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
It was oddly compelling. It was. I hope that we can get it back.
I thought you said it's still going. You might never shut it down.
No, I did shut it down, Jimmy. I shut down Zoom and Streamlabs.
When I make it too much noise, let me know. I gotta open up and do something.
What do you do?
I'm trying to make a shake. And the daggone thing, I don't know.
You're missing the video of craft night where Carol. Yes, no. It's nothing that YouTube did. No, Carol. No, it has nothing to do with that.
That's what I was wondering.
No. There's no message from YouTube, Jimmy. If that would ever happen, YouTube sends you a message that they remove your video. That's not that at all. Yeah, we've got to find it. The tiny can of Spam, I know. Talisa D's appearance cracked me up. I didn't notice in real time, but in playback. I saw it, I cried. To Lisa D's appearance? What do you mean, Lisa D's appearance? Oh, you mean that she came finally, or what? D's appearance. I bet they shut that. No. They didn't shut it down, Julie. They didn't shut it down. The video is there. YouTube doesn't do that. If they take something of yours down, it's down and you get a letter.
Maybe you did. Maybe
Jimmy, oh my gosh, please. I know that it's not down. It's there.
Because what are you going to say? There's many camera baskets in this world, right?
It's, yeah. Jimmy, that's not what it is.
Okay.
Let's see here. Too tired. You're too tired, Deidre? No, I'm telling you it's not, Julie. I can show it to you. Even on the side, you see something that says, are there any issues with this video, meaning like copyright or anything, and it says 0. I've got a green light on it. Believe me, it's not that. It has a green light. No healthcare for coughing and sneezing into dry Kleenex. Yep. Like disgusting, I do physicals. No health that I know will be coughing and sneezing into dirty Kleenex. Yeah, well, he was. Telling me how sick he was. Oh, gosh. It's like, first of all, let me just tell you something. If somebody, like, ever comes in around you and they're sick, don't tell me you're sick, okay? Just let me feel a little better. Tell me you have an allergy or something. Don't freaking tell me you're so sick. Because those are like the people that come into the office and just to tell you how sick they are. Oh my gosh, my throat. I can't even swallow. I was up all night. I had 103, but I had to come in and do this. And by the way, I used your phone. Yeah, I used your phone. And you're like, you used my phone? Yeah, thanks a lot on that. Okay, I can't stand that. Because it's like, it's 10 times worse when they have to keep telling you how sick they are. See, I would feel so guilty, first of all, to even go into an office sick. And then if I did, I would be so careful. And then I would not want, definitely not use someone's phone or stuff like that. But I would not even get close to people, nor go tell them how sick I feel. And when you said you were shutting down, I could still hear you moving in the background. No, if you heard me, believe me, if my mic was on, you would have heard this entire house. You wouldn't have. You hear me for a minute while I close out one and then the other, but no, there was no sound on this, believe me. That would not have been, this is a lot of traffic going on in here.
Never.
Never, yeah. I use your phone. Yeah, so I don't, but let's, there's nothing we're going to do. I'll try, I'll email your son. I think he sent me an email, right? Or I'll email you something. Or you could, yeah, I don't think, I just think that there's not much that's going to be, we'd have to wait and see if YouTube's going to process any of it. What I probably will do later is put it in the members area again and see if any more of the video is showing. Say that you have a sore throat and that's why. And you want to ask, why didn't you stay home? Well, they'll just say, oh, because I had to get those proposals out and I had to do this or I had to do that. You went to the doctor today? Oh, did you go? You went in, Carolyn? 17-year-old boy. What are you guys doing?
Going to work out.
You're going to work out?
Late workout, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in shape.
That's about time. Oh yes, me too, blue screen. Sounds like I was putting stuff away. It might have been right when I was doing stuff right here in front of the computer, but it wouldn't have been after that. Believe me, that would have been closed down within 5 minutes, like you said. Those TBS, what? TBS? Oh, have to be filed. Oh, you needed blood work? I'll wait. I'll wait for that.
This is so new. Gonna be enough in this surgery.
Jimmy, what is over your shoulders?
Oh, 2 things that I could put squat suit on.
Squat suit?
I finally found.
You're gonna wear a squat suit?
No, not what I finally found. That's what I was looking for today.
What?
I knew I had them somewhere. I was looking for them today. I finally found them, and I brought them up. I was wondering whether to wash them or not. I don't know. How did you put a squat suit on?
I don't know. Everybody's listening to you guys argue with each other. Carol Boyce is saying, my goodness. Shh. They're fighting over, what are you fighting over? Easter eggs?
They're trying to tell each other to shush.
Oh, they're trying to tell each other to shush? Okay.
Yeah.
Who can shush the other the loudest? Shh. I know. 1 employee and 1 inmate here have tested positive. Well, the one case we were reading about where the guy, Maniscalco's house, that jail in Chicago has a huge breakout of people with the virus. Jimmy, everybody can see your face.
What's wrong with his face?
Because he's like, hey, shh.
What are they doing over there? Go downstairs, guys.
Jimmy, look above my head.
Ethan's shaking
Oh,
his
okay,
head.
Great.
Ethan's shaking his head.
They're gonna call someone on you.
Ethan. Make a noise.
Jimmy thinks nobody can see him. Ethan. Oh, that's good. Just take a look at your head.
I see it. Hi, Jimmy. Hi.
They all saw you. They're all.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, that way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Go through the 11 years. Shake the eggs. What is a squat suit? What's your squat suit, Jimmy? They want to know what it is.
Squat suit. It looks like a wrestling singlet.
It's a wrestling singlet.
Shoulder that.
What was the thing I said that Jimmy had to tell you about? I said he had to tell you how that happened. I don't remember what it was, and every time he's here, I can't remember what it was that I was telling you. I said he'll have to tell you how it happened. Remember that last time I said he'll have to tell you why or how it happened? And I don't remember what it was. Girls and boys. All right, you're not putting it on. Oh, I thought he was putting it on. Look, here's the camera.
It's very thick, and it's very tight. And you put this on. You put these on your legs, so to slide up your legs, and then you pull them off. You know, and so I haven't put one on in a long time, but we've been kind of working out a little bit here, and I may put them on someday, next couple weeks. I don't know. So, gotta have a lot of weight on your shoulders to push the suit on. The suit gives you a lot of security, you know. And
You only had half of your head. You should go back. See in the back, because you just get like half of your head. It looks really weird.
yeah. So anyway,
Okay,
so
that's better.
yeah, here it is. You put this on right here. Let me see what size this one is. This is 32. And you know, you got to put it on. It's tight, and then it's like gives you a lot of security. And when you squat down,
Oh, thank you, Mama Ames.
it
Thanks,
makes you
honey.
want to just get back up. So kind of, you know, nothing's gonna break on your body.
Please go check Mama Ames's channel. You guys
See it.
went there the last time, and Mama Ames was all excited, and Mama Ames has some nice videos about anxiety and every crafts, of course. And you guys, if you're not subscribed to Mama Ames, you should go over there and you watch and subscribe and like and share and help everyone in our community out here. It's like Spanx, but it's really heavy though. You wouldn't have Spanx like that because it would make you like you'd suck you in, but it's thick though. Security for what? Security? What do you mean, Summer? I missed that. I don't know. Hey, Jimmy and guys. You guys, you sound like, yeah, you sound like a bunch of like fishwives. Okay. So now, let's see. The tutorial about the suit. Oh, thanks, Patricia. They open the jails, and it's fair game. Oh, good. Thanks, Wildlife. All right. Let's see what was I going to do now? Something I wanted to check out. Oh, just, you know about the Lori Vallow thing, right? That there was a letter. I forgot to mention that yesterday. I'll tell you real quick. They are checking, like, Jimmy was all excited when he said, oh my gosh. But then I was like, okay, well, they still say, you know, it's good. I mean, it's kind of a step, but it's, you know, let's hear a little more positive. But I think what's happening is they are getting close to probably releasing Tammy's autopsy. And it must show something's going on, you know, like, well, what's going on? So the Attorney General is going to investigate Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow, you know, around concerning Tammy Daybell's death. That was a letter that East Idaho News got. So according to the new paperwork that they got, they've agreed, the Attorney General has agreed to help in the prosecutorial review of Daybell and Vallow and allegations against them of conspiracy and attempted murder. The agreement was signed by the Idaho Attorney General Lawrence Wasden and Fremont County Prosecutor Marcia Murdoch. And let's see, so Chad's former wife Tammy died suddenly on October 19th. We know that. Investigators have called the death suspicious. Chad then married Lori in a separate investigation. Carolyn, put your glasses on, please. Chad then married Lori, and then in a separate investigation, Lori's two children, 7-year-old JJ, 17-year-old Tylee, they've been missing since September. Tylee last being seen at the National Park, and JJ last being seen September 23rd. So the letter sent to the prosecutor's office last week doesn't mean any new charges have been filed. So the document does mean that the Attorney General's office will assume full responsibility and authority in the case. While the state of Idaho will do the investigating, Fremont County will pay the state's out-of-pocket expenses, including the cost for witnesses, experts, transcription services, subpoenas, and any lodging expenses the Attorney General's office incurs. The county will also be responsible for travel and other incidental costs. So it's a good sign because, you know, why would they even go through the bother if they didn't feel that there was something there to prosecute? So I assume we will see charges at some point, but they haven't filed them yet. Lori's in jail, being held on $1 million bail. Her defense team has filed paperwork for a bail reduction. And, yeah, and then the rest of that, you know, we've covered that, but that's the newest news there. Oh, Trish from Web Sleuth said to me, what day do you want to go? I said to her Wednesday. So I'll be going on with her as long as, I mean, she said pick any day, Tuesday through Thursday, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. I said Wednesday So it's 10 o'clock. You have to see us over there at Web Sleuths. We'll talk about, I want to talk about Joan D'Alessandro with her. And I have to tell Rosemary that I'm going to do that. They're so sweet. They're so happy with the website and the prayer group. I am going to go try very hard. Now I hear something going on in my phone. Please don't tell me our Streamlabs quit working. No. I'm going to try very hard to get to that prayer Zoom meeting on Sunday, this Sunday. And you're all invited. So if you're not in Joan's Joy on Facebook, I'll put the meeting in the prayer group on Slack. Web Sleuths. You know the Web Sleuths channel? How many of you know first of all, let me just take, how many of you know about the Web Sleuths forum? How many of you know the Web Sleuths forum? I'm sure almost all of you, right? Okay, thank you, Patricia. Does anybody, you all are familiar with it? Yes, no, maybe so. I should go to the other one. You guys, my house is a hot mess. Okay, you go get that straight, Cheryl. You don't know who could stop by tonight. I'm kidding. What do you find challenging? Adakar? I missed the challenging thing. Huh. Oh, challenging thing, is it staying home? Is it being home? Okay. You know Web Sleuth, you checked it out. Good. All right. Lady Hawk. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Well, it's a website all about true crime. And Trisha started it, I believe it was back in 2000, I want to say 2004. But there's certain cases she's really, really passionate about. One being John Bonet. And help me out, Trish. Like there's certain key cases. There was John Bonet and her other one, which is the other one that she was really, 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 really into. Maybe it was Madeline McCann. But anyway, yes, it's a great website. Let me tell you why Web Sleuths is a great website. Because they believe like us, facts matter. And I have a new mug now. If you haven't checked out the new merch, remind me, I need to talk to you about the merch because I have to get some slogans. But facts do matter. And she doesn't let anyone post. See, and this is funny, right? She told me the other day when she was speaking to me, the only two people that are allowed to post videos, like their YouTube videos in there, are Gray Hughes and myself. That's it. So she's checks everything. And, doesn't want speculation, doesn't want crazy Facebook groups that here this person might have said this. I heard it from their cousin's best friend of a cousin of a friend, and I think this happened and it didn't happen, or I think we hear this at the end of a video and he's saying this but it didn't happen. So I appreciate that, What's the other case? I have to go back and listen, KG. I feel bad. I don't remember. But I appreciate that in her, and I tell her, like way before I even knew her, when she came here the first time, I'm like, I love Web Sleuths. And I do love Web Sleuths because you have a different caliber of people in there than you do in Reddit. And a totally different, here's how it goes, okay, if you want to know the truth. The absolute worst place to go to do any sleuthing, guess what it is? Tell me what you think it is. Where's the worst place to gather together to do any kind of real sleuthing? And by worst, I mean absolutely no control. Yes, they are. Yes, to Scooter. That's correct. No, I don't think it was the Golden State Killer. Could have been Lacey Peterson. She liked that too. I know. No, I say like that. You know what I mean, right? Facebook. You're right. Facebook, in my experience, the bottom of the barrel. Okay? Number one, what I find, and this is sad to say. Yeah, the pets, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, she has her dogs are always there. Is it Skippy Joe? And they're there, and then he's chasing skunks, and then she's got another older hound, and she has a cat, and she lives in a cabin down by the river. But we talk on the phone. She's a very, very nice lady, and has experienced something of what I've experienced, where that bullying that comes out of nowhere, and then someone saying, oh, I have all this on her, and then going around and slandering you, which happened the other night to me again by someone that thinks they have something. That's very interesting. But anyway, we're not even going to go there. She had a very similar situation, so we connected with that when she heard about swatting and all of that stuff. Yeah, she's very good. So bottom of the barrel is Facebook for me. Here's what I find. Scrappy Joe. Scrappy Joe, yeah, Scrappy Joe. Yeah, and a lot of our, like, when she came in the first time, she said to me, Carolyn, so many people here are from your channel. You sent them over. Of course. I think she should have many more subscribers than she does. And that's another thing. She comes from, this big website, Web Sleuths. She only has 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 and change, right? She should have much more. So, yeah. And, but she should have much more. So, where was I saying? So, Facebook, bottom of the barrel, you have a lot of people that, I don't know, I don't think they're in true crime at all. And they come with these, have you ever seen that? Let's just say, let's think about a case we know. Say Gannon's case, right? Let's say before he was found, okay? Someone will come in with something like, you know what? I've been thinking about it. I think Gannon might be on a Greyhound bus, and I think he went to Lake Tahoe, because I think I saw something posted about it. I think he's in Lake Tahoe. I think she might have an aunt up there or something. I think that's where he is. And it'll be, I don't know, but it'd be off the wall, okay? It will be totally off the wall. And then what you expect is someone to go, oh no, that doesn't even, what are you talking about? But you get, wow, you could be right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. I think you're right. And then it's like, what? Wait a second. They're all going with this? Yeah. In Facebook, they seem to crave speculation. So they don't care where you get the information. You will rarely hear anyone say, where did you get that from? Who told you that? No. You go in there with anything, it's like they cannot know you from anywhere. But if you put it down in a post, then it must be true. And it's not even that it must be true. It's like, they're like, especially when there was like a stall in the case, they want information so much, they'll take it from anywhere. So that's why my problem. Facebook, horrible. And then I told you guys long before, I will not go there anymore because there is so much speculation and so many people saying stuff. And then what happens is those people tell two people who tell two people who tell two more people, and then you're bombarded with all this fake information. And some of them make it into the YouTube videos, right? And then they go, hey, but what about that short line bus that was passing in front? There was a Greyhound, I think, that Gannon might have got on the Greyhound bus because he had a ticket that somebody said he had a ticket for. Where did you hear this? Oh, I don't know. I think it was a Facebook group. Where did it come from? Some lady posted it. And then you know how aggravating that is, right? So, okay. That's why I'm telling you, if you want to study a case, don't go to Facebook. Then you say, okay, what about Reddit? Now, Reddit is a step above Facebook, but it still has really, really shady information in there, in some of them, right? It has some other clickbait things that go in there, videos that just get thrown in there. Yeah, it's scary. You can see a little bit, but you're not going to be happy there. The caliber of the sleuths are not the top notch. Now, if you want top notch sleuths, go to web sleuths. I'm serious, and everybody knows this. I've said this way before I even knew Trish. So don't just think I'm plugging this because she's my friend. That has nothing to do with it. I've said it long before her. That's the site I will go to talk about a case with someone, to see what, it's web sleuths. Yeah, Reddit is, like I said, it's a step above Facebook because they allow almost anything in there and they don't have clear rules. Like they'll say something like, no, we're not supposed to have video links in there. Why are they there then? This is garbage, right? Okay, well, oh yeah, well, so-and-so didn't. No, that doesn't happen over at Web Sleuths. If the information is there, they don't take like speculation. They don't take, well, I was on T's Facebook page and I think she posted this and this is through somebody's, that doesn't happen. So everything has to be verified. They don't have people hounding victims' family members, trying to get information, anything like that. It's, if you really want to talk about cases, and they're there, like they're consistent. They're not people that just got into true crime because of Chris Watts or because of Gannon. They've been doing this a long, long time. Okay? And one of them has a quote that is really, really good. I actually put it in my community post one time about being the voice for the voiceless, right? But I'm telling you, they are serious. So, if I do not too much. Web Sleuths on YouTube has good interviews. Trisha always questions if someone makes a statement as to where. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You have to. And too many others are. Yeah. Hey, Donna Marie, how are you? So, I will be there with her at 10 o'clock. The cat things. Yeah, I don't know about cat. I'm talking about sleuthing stuff. So she's very good. For example, you've got people on Facebook groups that will block and delete if you mention Gray just because they don't like the personality. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know that. But I do know that to the voiceless, yeah. But she has a like mind, and been through similar things. Yes, Mark Kloss on tonight. Yep, I saw that. I have to watch the replay because I was so freaked out over my video. I didn't make it there. Usually I try to get there for some of it, if not all of it. She just recently started going on every night at 10 o'clock. She's recently has really become dedicated to the channel. That's why I'm saying she should have more. But she is getting more viewers finally, you know. So check her out. So Wednesday, oh, into gardening. Yeah. I like gardening. Which Wednesday? Yeah, we're going to be over at her place. We're going to be at her place. And then after that, I'll have her here. I'll invite her over. So please behave and don't be like Grim Soul said. Rude. No. Yeah, no. I don't go to Facebook for true crime. I only go to make myself feel like crap because everyone else has their lives all together. Yeah, they probably don't. They're probably trying to make it seem that way. So glad I woke up to this. It's been really daunting. Had roller coaster days. Feeling happier today. Thank you, Carolyn. Aw, hugs to you too, Michelle Ingram. Yeah, Teacup, she's just recently started doing videos every day. I see that you're binging on them, Donna Marie. I saw your comments today, and I'm like, oh, Donna Marie's really binging on these. You came in the Watts case. You're all about, oh, okay. Oh, making a murderer? Yeah? Oh, wow. Okay. Her YouTube. No, YouTube. Here, I'll get the channel. We'll be on this. I'll get her channel. We'll be on that channel on Wednesday night. 10 o'clock. How come I can't close this out? Why can't I close? Oh, now I can. My mouse is even acting like a lunatic. Hold on. But yeah, she's very down to earth, very nice woman. So this is the channel. Hang on. Okay. Where's my... Okay. Wow, why is it my chat? I don't know, my chat is like rolling. Oh, maybe it was catching up or something. What is today? Today's Monday, so not tomorrow, Jigsaw, the next day. You only made it through half of last night's. Oh, really? Yeah, because I was so distressed about that other thing. So yeah, so where was I again now? Okay, so yeah, Web Sleuth. Is there anything else? I think what we're going to do, like I said, she's trying to get Joan D'Alessandro's case up on the Web Sleuths because, believe it or not, it's not there. That's one of the first things that her and I talked about, that I couldn't believe it wasn't there because they have nearly everything there. So she's going to get that on, but I think it would be a segue to talk about that case for some of her people that aren't familiar with it. And then also Gannon and Vallow and whatever else happens. You know, John Bonet, if you have John Bonet questions, bring them. Let's see, because she studied that case extensively. That was one of her favorites to study. You've been fighting anxiety, hi? Oh, sorry to hear that. Hey, whisper to me, you're back. Do not give a dog Tylenol. It is highly toxic. It will kill them. Every time I come into your chat, I feel so much better, Grace says. I've been having anxiety like everyone else, but I find your chat very soothing. You and everyone here are so sweet. Oh, thanks, Grace. So yeah, she's in Utah. She is, yep, Terry. In a cabin down by the river. Is that legal information about Carol? Okay. That Jimmy just sounded like he dropped all the weights. That's good. Everybody okay? Hope so. You're too scared to go to the hospital? Yeah, just try to do some, to try to think about 5 things in the room and where you are in the present, and watch your breathing, put on something funny, try, I think Casey Anthony. Yes. I think that was the other one. Yes. You're right. Yes. 100%, I believe. Leisha, that was the other one. But she's into a lot of cases, Hey, time for a change. But we'll be there Wednesday. Let me just make sure. Let me see. Oh, my Gmail. If my Gmail is going to, everything is like locked down on this computer. It's so crazy. See if I can log in over here. Okay. Go over here. Okay. Oh, wait. Somebody says they're blocked. You think you're blocked. I think I've been blocked. This is another thing, okay? This is why I'm get out that something was hacked or what, because Whisper to Me emailed me yesterday and said, Carolyn, I can't get in. I'm blocked. So she gave me her URL. Well, actually, I found it. And she was blocked. And no one did it. None of us did it. Now Karen H is saying that she's blocked. See, that is giving me a bad feeling that somebody was manipulating that and that thumbnail, put it together. I get eerie. We'll see. Is it a glitch? I don't know what it is. It just gives me a bad feeling. Karen H, can you please send me your URL? Just go to if you can hear me. Here, let me write it to her too. Just send me the link when you go to your because sometimes you say channel and people say I don't have a channel. It's just your YouTube page, your YouTube profile page. Send me the URL, that little thing you see in the browser. Just copy and paste it, send it to me. That's the way I can easily check. Yeah, because none of us would ever block Whisper to Me. So it's very odd. Okay. And what was I looking for? Oh, I have to look in my inbox here. Okay. All right, so, yep, that'll be Wednesday at 10. Sometimes she's a few minutes late, but I am too. All right. Trying to find where you guys are in the chat. Crafter's gonna craft. Here we go. Let me make this a little larger, so I have it on like. Can you see who blocked someone? No, it's not like Facebook. In a Facebook group, it tells you which admin did something. If they did, no, you can't. That's the problem. No, but she wasn't blocked, though, Sharon. I checked. See, when I went to Sakura, she wasn't blocked. Whisper to Me was blocked. I had to hit unblock. So very strange. Very, very strange. I don't know what now. Now when I see Karen's, if it's blocked, or you'll see it because you go to the profile and it'll say unblock. If it says unblocked, it means the person's blocked. Okay, you notice the supermarket people without face masks. Yeah, can you believe that too, Scooter? I don't understand. That was when she emailed it down. I'm like, what? That scared me. I'm like, that was really weird. Oh, that was a glitch. Yeah, a glitch. Right. That's what I'm saying. But that was. This is like all happened. This part right here is scaring me because it's all happening at the same time. I don't know what's going on. Things are weird. Things are crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's because they have too many people that are not working. But you think, why wouldn't they all be working from home? It is the internet. It is YouTube. I don't know. You got unsubscribed, La Bamba? Really? Clicked on by mistake. Yeah, it could be that, but it's like, I don't know. Such a strange thing. Madeline McCann, yeah, I said that. But I think it is Casey Anthony. It was the other one that she was giving like her two top, cases. But like I said, she's been involved in all of them. Okay, now the other thing, server maintenance requires people on site. Just imagine if they shut down the food stores. If you're a widget maker, you can't work from home. Why? Why can't you work from home and make widgets? I know people that make widgets from home. Why can't they work from home? Most of them work from home. Go to remote.com. Alma is back, and she was using... Oh, was she? They closed the fish department at ShopRite. Really? Fish guy said it was because customers would not follow. Really? Where is that, Soul Sister? What state? You cannot remove snow. No, you can't. But you would be an essential worker. Wouldn't you be an essential worker, or because they don't want people on the roads? But the ambulances and things, aren't you an essential worker? You block someone, you have to go into your, where your community tab is? You have to go into your community tab and you'll see your blocked people. Only on call, okay. A widget, it can be any little, it can be an add-on for a website. They can do all kinds of things. They could calculate things. Their widgets are made for a variety of things. No work. You're not having any snow either. In Connecticut, really? And they wouldn't abide by it? Just at the fish counter? That was the only place? That's weird. You lost power for 7 hours? I think Sharon lost power too, right, Sharon? Okay, the other thing is, I need to know, and I probably, hold on, I have to get a pen, and I have to get another seltzer because I can't believe it. I just drank one while I was here. And do you hear them? Does anybody hear them working out down there? I don't know how that sounds peaceful. Doesn't sound peaceful to me. Watch out. Do you hear the weights falling? Does everybody hear that? Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to open the door and make sure everybody's okay. Hold on, I have to get a pen and because I need to take down some notes, so hang on. Hang on. And I only have 57 notebooks. Glitter markers, metallic markers. No, I just want a pen. Okay, well, take this. Hold on, I'm almost done. Okay. this is working. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me just see if they're all right. Everybody all right down there? Okay, you sound like you're dropping the weights a lot. Okay. And I didn't take my vitamins yet, but I'll take them later. All right, now I want some, because sometimes I forget things, just like I forgot about, see, now I forgot it again. What was the other funny thing we forgot? Oh, the stroking. Okay, so I'll tell you some of this stuff, okay, because I'm making a lot of merch in there. And it doesn't matter. See, the beautiful thing is you can design as many things as you want. I mean, I'm designing. Here's the thing that's, okay, I have a couple of pet peeves. Donna Marie should like this. One of my very best friends, the one that I told you in kindergarten I didn't want to sit, she knows, I tell her this because she was hyperactive. But I always got to be her partner, but we've remained friends till this day. Good, very good friends. So a few years ago, she said that her daughter designed a line of clothing. But it really wasn't. When she said that, I thought she was designing pieces of clothing. What it was, I forget how she did it. It was just like a little logo that she had. Okay, she had a YouTube channel, but I don't even think it was about her channel. She had like her little logo on clothing, and she like picked the colors, but it was like t-shirts and maybe like baseball hats and leggings. And she said it was her clothing line. And I was really like, wait a second. How is this a clothing? I didn't understand how that's a clothing line. Because I'm like, don't you have to have a clothing line? Aren't you supposed to design the actual cut of the shirt, of the pants, not just a logo, right? Or am I totally crazy on that? Well, anyway, I was just confused with that. Now when I'm in Teespring, I can say, design certain things, arrange certain things in like one of my art programs or whatever, then bring it into Teespring. Like I made some socks, and I have these watercolor flowers that I put on there. So, and it's not everything is branded. No, it's not. It's like a little bit of a peppy. Not everything is branded with Mommy Ramblings or anything on it. Some of the stuff has nothing on it, and the only reason is because I designed it. Designed it by saying that I took whatever it was. Usually I take it into another program like Photoshop, and I move stuff around, I color stuff in, I change stuff around, I put different fonts together, and then I put it in there. Or I have some of the basic pieces that I have a license to use, because you have to be very careful. You have to have a license. You can't just take anything off the internet and throw it on. You have to have a license to use that. If someone made a design, you have to have the license to use it. So everything I'm using, I have a license to use it. But I'll change it up too, and then put some different flowers with it. So I didn't put like you won't have any MRB or Mommy Ramblings on the socks or some of the pillows. Some will have it, some won't. So there's a wide variety of things. Yeah, but I'm not putting logos on everything, Wildlife. Because you could just say, oh, those are nice socks. Oh, thanks. Where'd you get them? Then you just remember that I put them there. I put that on it. Or maybe you're like, I don't want your freaking logo on my socks, because I don't think you do. So then I didn't put them on there. And there's some pillows and things. I just have Westies on them. I put Westies on them. And a fox on one. The fox has mommy railings, I believe. You've just cut who off? Who'd you cut off? I don't know who you just cut off. So you can look at that and you can tell me if there's like, I have a bunch of, I have so much stuff that I have that, but I'm trying to tell you that I'm not just going to create stuff that says mommy ramblings all over it or true crime chat or anything like that. There are some other things that wouldn't have at all anything about it. Are you the Brian Klein? You're supposed to take pictures. Two Scooter got something. I still don't have the pictures, but thanks for ordering. So here's what. Oh, you have to. It's not that hard, Davida. It's not. It's a pain in the neck, I will tell you, because it's slow. It's not the most user friendly. Like, it's not bad, but there's certain little things that you can't easily tweak. Okay, so here's the thing. I want some slogans because the beautiful thing is, and this is the beautiful thing, you could design whatever the freak you want. Well, I shouldn't say that. Whatever they have there as blanks, you can design it, put anything you want on it. You don't pay, like I don't have to pay ahead of time, okay? So if I want to say, it doesn't matter if something doesn't sell, you know what I mean? You can put any slogan on it and say someone even wanted one slogan that they wanted just for themselves. You can do that. It doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter. So it's great. You can do whatever it is. They don't say, okay, well, if you're going to start designing those and then somebody orders one, we're going to charge you for, they don't do that. So that's a really good thing. So with that in mind, I was thinking of because people say, oh my gosh, we need to have something with that on it. Are there, when you think about any of the phrases, now for Lisa D, it's very important that we have a line of freak the freak out. I'm going to freak the freak out. I freak the freak out with mom, like that stuff. And I'm working on that. We have a couple of different ones in there, but I'm going to put a lot of freaking the freak out on there. Like, this is my day to freak the freak out. I might freak, I'm just going to freak the freak out on a bunch of different stuff. That's very important to Lisa D, is the freak out. Okay? Is there something to you that is very important that you'd say, oh, that's something we should have? Yeah, of course we have, I have Facts Matters. I might even have put in Facts Lives Matter, just to be funny. You never know. And I also have to get more things for men because Luke is telling me, like, you got your merch? I want it. And I'm like, right now, now that I've got a few of things like but before that, I have to get some manly things. So we need some manly ideas. And then, because I don't think they want a mason jar. And I did work on one craft. I have one craft mug up there, Mama Ames. I am working on more. What the freak? Yeah. So what? Who cares? Yeah, that's in the works. So what? Who cares? Are you new here? You know what? I thought about that, Tamara. Yes. Are you new here? And then I also have in one of the things is a double whammy. It says something like, I think it says, I'm freaking out with mommy. Or something. We're called ramblers. It's what we do here. I have something like that. We're going deep. We're going deep. Yeah, get out the waiters. We're going deep. Yeah, that would be good. The waiters, thank you. See, you guys remember things that I forget. That was actually, we're going deep into Carol Baskin. We do not want that down. But we probably should get something. We wanted something with Carol Baskin. I think Barb said now Barb's probably like screaming at her monitor, Carolyn, I sent you designs. So Barb, aprons Time to stir it up. Yep. And then I want to do some stir it up ones, even on mugs, the stir it up. Gail will go to bed when we want to. Good. Yeah, that's good, Gail. See, I forget it. Bed. Do you want to ramble? Of course now my pen stops writing. I tested it out over there. That's one thing I hate about some gel pens. They stop writing so much. Another pet peeve there, Donna Marie. Jimmy, I'm live. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Peggy. That, and now my pen started working. My pen must have thought that was a good idea. Jimmy, I'm live. We're going to delete this slide. Oh, and this is good because the 333. I can also look back at this too if I miss anything. A picture of you and Jimmy rolling down this rolling. Yeah, that's good. Rolling with mommy. Jimmy does stairs. Okay, so I remember that. Lady sips. Oh, that's very good. Lady sips. Jimmy. Jimmy. Can you add pens? I will try to see. They should, right? But even if I can't get the pens on Teespring, I'm sure there's another company they work with that has them. But hey, Margarita Bill. Don't mess with this Mama Bear facts matter. I actually have a bear that says Mama Bear too. Jimmy's on a roll. Oh, Jimmy's on a roll. That's good. You listed several. Okay, I'll have to go back in the chat because you guys are giving a lot out over here. You're not the boss of me. How about Carolyn freaks me out? No, that's not right. Two scooters. Because we have we don't have a bedtime, Gail. Got Mod Podge, yeah. I do have a Be Kind one. Did you see it? I have that already. I'll show you what I have already. Here, I'll show you what I have. Because I put some different things in that you might not expect, that you might think everything was going to be branded as one thing. No. I took my friend's idea and decided to become a designer. Yeah. Not so much. But, so where's my store? This is the one thing I don't like. It's hard. I guess you could go in through the thing. But if I go through the store, okay. Okay. We go here, view the store. Come on. All right, and I'll show you some of the new stuff. Let me pull this over. Please go there. Okay, this is the stuff you've seen. Hurry up, hurry up. You've seen all this. It's all the pineapple series. I got a little carried away. You hear everybody screaming downstairs? I don't know how you could work out like that. That would make me so nervous. You've seen all this. You've seen all this. Hold on. It loads very slowly. No, you've seen all that. And one thing, when you click on these, and I have to change them all, it doesn't mean they only come in white. I try to use as many colors as possible. So these are see the little cats. I put the MRB there. This one has MRB. These little cats have this little Scottish cat. I have to get something for, I drive cats to Petco. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate. Dad's doing 175? Is that a big thing?
What?
Is that big?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to, but he is.
He doesn't want to do it, but he is. Okay. Sorry, how'd we go to the hospital? I don't know what. Jimmy's working out with his shoulders for the first time. That's good. This channel saving your sanity? Good. And this little cat over here has a scarf and glasses, and he says MRB. And I can put him on anything. Now, this is a mistake. This is not supposed to be there. This is what I mean about Teespring. This is something, I don't know what they did here. I've got to get this out of here. This is not supposed to be like that. But this is the one. Now, if you click on it, let me see. All right, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, it comes in all of these different colors. Okay, but then that one, I put that on the back of it. Okay, sometimes they have stuff on the back. And we are going to be having, as soon as I get some more stuff up, I think they're going to let me run a sale too. That'll be nice, a sale. We never sleep, we're ramblers. Okay. Now, let me go back to where I was. So just so, I would like a shirt with my bulldog on it. Let's see here. See how slow this site is? It's so crazy because I can't even get to the other new stuff. So I do have that mug, but I made a, come on. No, hopefully. Yeah, where are you, perfect stranger? Okay, so then I did this fox pillow. And then this is Don't Make Me Freak the Freak Out. These are the Don't Make Me Freak the Freak Out. This is the Be Kind one. These are all in the Be Kind, and they come in different colors. Here's stickers that say Be Kind, the tote bag, sweatshirts. Oh, this one, now watch. See, this one has something on the back, I believe. Yeah, that has Mommy Ramblings on the back, and that comes in all those different colors. Get any color you want there. Now, if I just kick back, just take me back. See, why won't it just bring me to where I was? Why, Donna, why turn off the live? What are we doing? Yeah, we're doing merch ideas. That's that segment of the show, Margarita. I just want to show them. I'm trying to get some input. Is it upsetting to you? I hope not. Do you have some ideas? Put them in the chat. Joe Exotic for president. Okay, and then like, see, when I'm talking about socks like these, oh, here's one. Drink coffee, make stuff. On the back it says, crafter's gonna craft with mommy. You know, but I'm just trying different things, and we'll see what happens. And they come in different colors, right? So. How about a pair of leggings for Chibi? Yeah. But there was Up All Night with Mommy. Yeah. Okay, Up All Night with Mommy. That would be good for pajamas. Okay. Choking on Ashes. What did Choking on Ashes say? Cookie jar? Yeah, I'll have to, I mean, they have to bring their game up. Okay, I'll just show you one more thing and then we'll be done. Craft Night Away. Craft the Night Away? Oh, that's good. Craft the Night Away. Yeah. Crafting the night away. We're just crafting the night away. Right? Okay. Facts matter, and on the back there's a hashtag that says facts not fluff. And here's another freaking the freak out with mommy. I'm just writing like a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, I have a lot more to do. Streamlabs. Teespring is funny. There's Westies. But I have to get something about the driving of the pets to Petco. For a crafty bunch. Free chow. So I have to figure that out. The long sleeve t-shirt, the socks, trolls. Do we have trolls? Oh, trolls. Oh, you want that for something? Trolls, trolling alone. Okay, and I've got to get this out. See, the Teespring always makes sure, like, can you imagine if somebody was like, they order that, and they're like, what the heck, that's a mistake. Okay. Hey, Brenda, you're not feeling well? How about mine? Oh, mine is musical. Yeah, you know, like there's some things that was that also the night we lost the thing? It was. See, how could we lose all of that? That's just not right if that happened. That's not right. I will do everything I can to resurrect it. And I think we should put like, don't you ever call me a dirty deleter. I've been called many things, but never a dirty deleter. No, but I have. But I don't know. I was Marie Kitty Cat said that to me. I don't understand, but okay. All right, so let me, you need a giant, oh, that's funny. Yes, the giant sweater. Oh my gosh, the giant sweater. It could be like, this is my giant sweater. giant sweater. Trollapalooza. Giant sweater. Where can I get a giant sweater? Where can I get a giant sweater? That was a hilarious live. I know. What the freak are you looking at? I'm a rambler. What the freak are you looking at? My mommy won't like it. Yeah, there's lots of, if you have other ideas, just throw them to me in an email. I'm going to try to get. Oh, is Move 2 here? Is she here? Don't overstroke it, right? Don't overstroke it. That would be cute. That would be nice too on a guy's t-shirt, you know, like, because then they'd be like, what are you talking about? It's about the glaze. It's about the crackling glaze. Calling all cats, road trip to Petco. Who needs sleep? What? Scotland has spent over 12 million. In peace, random guy Jeff. Maybe we, I don't know if, yeah, I guess I don't know. I do have that thing that the, you know, the one with Jeff in Bob Ross's wig. Crime. But yeah, that'll be fun. Crafting and crackle. Yeah. Take the most. Yeah. Or something in reference to Carol Baskin selling the real estate at night. Where's my thing? No, a Bob Ross. Yeah, Bob Ross. Gail says go to bed. You haven't been much. I never knew who she was. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Wildlife. What a haul. So yeah, I'll work on some more stuff. Watcher. And the 333, yeah, I want to get like a clock, you know, and then have it, see if I can get something like ringing, design something like that, and then say it's 333, and then maybe somebody else, it'd be funny if somebody, what does the 333 mean? I'm new here. You know, oh my gosh, so Isn't Mandy Hall here? I don't know. Mandy Hall, are you here? My doll is physical. I will be so upset if we lost all of that. That just shows you really got to be there. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. We are family. I've got all my crime sisters with me. That's good. No 3 strikes in Mommy Ramblings. Onesies that say movie night with Mommy. Daddy Shark. Do you hear them? Jimmy's like, really? You hear us? It's not a fake kitchen. Wall art, like wall art. Okay. Now, okay. Well, thanks for the thought. I'll go and do some more stuff. You're removing the top of your refrigerator doors so you can decorate? What are you doing? I'm removing the top of my refrigerator door. I'm removing the top of my refrigerator door so I can decorate it. I'm moving the top of my refrigerator. Who said that? Jessica, I know you're the huge Ray Dunn person, right? What do you mean by top of your refrigerator door? You've got me a little lost on that. Do you have it with a panel on it? Is that what you're talking about? Don't be, oh, there's Jimmy and the ice maker. We have to get something with Jimmy and the ice maker, right? Have to get Jimmy in there with that ice maker. Let me get the digestives. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. 'Cause I'm like, if you're going to remove the top of your door, you're going to be losing. Everything's going to be going. I'm lost. What's going on? Yeah. Okay, so. I like napkins. Oh yeah, we have to get napkins in there too. There's so many things that are so nice. I can see a van. Cats looking out the windows. A cat on the street flagging the van down. It's a cat's. No, or like it could be like, not now. I have to drive the cats to Petco. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I can. Like I said, you can do as many things as you want. It doesn't matter. Just need a short that says, I'm head over heels for Mommy. I sent you a craft everyone can do during the Ickies in an email. Okay, I will check it out. I've just been behind because I've been wondering all day about my video and trying to fix it. And then doing some of the merch. Jimmy, get the gun, pajamas. Yeah. Got napkins, conditioner. Carol. Don't be like Carol. Yeah. Take it from Carol. You need conditioner on that. Put some conditioner on that. Don't walk over here. You're not dressed. I'm live. I'm live, Jimmy. Like with Mommy. Linda, I can hear you. Are you? Is that a slogan, or are you thinking people can't hear you? You can't hear me? Okay, so let's take a look at what else. We went through Daybells. That's nothing new in there. There was something new on, let me see. I thought there was something new on, oh, here comes Luke. Let's see how he did with the 175. How'd he do, Luke? How did he do? How'd he do, Ethan?
What?
How'd he with the 175?
He didn't do that.
He didn't do it? He didn't try it?
65.
He did 165? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What was he doing? Benching it, or what was he doing?
Yeah, bench press, right?
Oh, bench press.
He was laying back on the thing doing it.
Yeah. And his shoulder couldn't take any more?
Yes.
All right, let me see here. What do I want to do? I know. That other thing we read about, that's what I was going to tell you. That Florida case, and then the kids were in the house, and they said it was murder-suicide. Yeah, they found out it was. And you remember I told you about the other case? Did I tell? Now I don't know if I told you guys about it or if I told someone on the phone. The one where she, yeah, I did tell you guys, the 64-year-old, great shape, holistic person, and then the guy ran into the liquor store, plunged it into her. Yeah, Alyssa was on the phone. Plunged it into her, and so was Choking on Ashes here that night, right? In the liquor store, and then he jumped. We talked about that. Before we get to the other one, there is a YouTuber. I thought he had shampoo on his hair in the other. Hold on a minute.
Oh crap!
What's the matter? I'm live. Don't worry. What? What's wrong? You hurt yourself or something?
Drank a lot of protein.
You drank a lot of protein. Okay. You're feeling sick?
I might fart very loud.
Oh, you better not. Cut it out. I'm live. Stop being silly. Oh my gosh. Don't you dare.
No, I said I feel sick like that.
Okay, well, go somewhere else and be sick like that. Gosh. This is okay. It was a joke. Okay. That's funny. That's hysterical. All right, so YouTube prankster Vitaly Duvetsky was arrested on Sunday night in Miami Beach for allegedly beating up a woman jogger for no apparent reason. That's great. It's not the first It's not the first arrest. Better known as what is it? Vitaly ZDTV. But the pranks that land him in jail don't usually involve stitches for the victim. According to TMZ, the unnamed woman was treated by first responders on the scene who told police she required stitches. Can you imagine this? This is crazy. Anybody that watches something, this is nuts. But I imagine a lot of teenagers probably watch this. This is crazy. And this is allowed. See, this is allowed on YouTube. I find this just perplexing. And you guys were wondering if maybe Carol Baskin in the title had... Come on. Okay. So, he's done this before, but just not requiring stitches. And let's see. So, she needed stitches above her eye, and she complained of soreness in her chest. According to the documents... The woman said she was jogging in Miami Beach when the 28-year-old suddenly tackled her to the ground. He straddled her and he began punching her face and chest. Now, first of all, is this guy, he looks like he's strung out on some type of drugs. Okay? I'm just saying. But is he beyond stupid? Because what if she had a gun and just shot him and killed him? Anybody that is advising this guy that this is some good content for his channel really should have their head examined along with his. Okay. Where was I? So she told police she screamed for help, and there were several witnesses. Now, he runs inside a nearby home where he was later arrested by the police, and he posted $7,500 bond on Monday. And he was charged with aggravated battery. I think it should be charged with way more than that. What about the virus stuff? Come on. Then he was arrested in January in Egypt, where he illegally climbed on a pyramid. Oh my gosh, Jimmy saying. He spent 5 days in jail for that prank. He's also been arrested for climbing the Hollywood sign, rushing on the pitch during the FIFA final in 2014, streaking during Game 4 of the 2016 NBA Finals. Okay, this is ridiculous, but YouTube allows this. Okay. All right. That's crazy. I don't know which of you where's my chat? Oh shoot, here it is. I thought he had shampoo too. That's exactly what I thought he had on, was shampoo. Yeah, the punching was the prank. Tackling a jogger, straddling her, and punching her in the face and the chest where she required stitches and pain in the chest. It's a crazy name. It's Vitali. It's a foreign name. And Alma's like, that sounds like a good channel. I want to watch that. I like that. Oh, you know him. Oh my gosh. You know him like how? You watch his channel? Alma knows him. Figures. Okay. That's horrible. I mean, if somebody did that to me, she had a gun on her, he would be dead. You punch, especially in this day and age, right now, that lady was probably keeping her social, she was social distancing. He jumps on her. Now she's got all of his freaking germs. Now she has, you don't even know what bloodborne illness is because he's punching her that she's bleeding. And if his knuckles are she's got to worry about that crap. And then she's got to go to the hospital and expose herself to go get stitches because he thinks it's a funny prank. No, it's not. It's not fake, Two Scooter. Why would you say that? It's not fake. I'm not looking on some faker channel. This is on Nancy Grace. Two Scooter. Two Scooter reminds me of Jimmy. They come in on like half of it and then it's like, I don't think it's that. No, it is. I don't think so. Oh, never mind.
Bullshit.
What?
This is bullshit.
Hey, don't say that. You're cursing on the thing.
Bull.
You're a liability, Jimmy.
Sorry.
So YouTube will take us down for that.
Bull manure.
Yeah. It's not funny that this woman was attacked. I used to watch him all the time. This is you learn a lot, but Two Scooter watched him all the time. I'm telling you, he was arrested. I'm telling you, this is the truth. The woman needed stitches. I would have sprayed him with bullets, not mace. Is that the face or did his... But I don't know why Two Scooter's defending. I think Two Scooter's just trying to be, she was probably in on it. 'Cause Two Scooter's like, that's my idol. That's my favorite channel. Don't say that about him. I'm telling you, Two Scooter, she wasn't in on it. She got stitches. She's being devil's advocate. She's taking up the part as Connie. I don't understand how it's allowed, Jessica. I really don't. But That's like, I think about that guy now in the Christmas tree shop that got so freaking close to me, and I didn't know he was there, and he scared the crap out of me, and I just turned to him and said, "You scared the crap out of me." I told him that because he really did. Normally I wouldn't be like, I just kind of go there and think to myself, but I said it right out loud. I'm like, "What are you doing? You scared the crap out of me." Because I'm just like, he was so creepy. Like he wanted to smell my hair, like I told you. It was gross. Uh-oh, somebody's messaging. Who does this? Okay, because I always get scared now that it means that the Streamlabs is down. Okay. You've done that before? She yelled at the person? Yeah, it was a guy too, and he was like, "Eesh. Please block Two Scooter. Two Scooter needs a timeout. Somebody time Two Scooter out." The woman must have been freaking out. How horrible. Lock that guy up. Yeah, that's horrendous. So Two Scooter still really is thinking that the guy is not, it's not for real. It is for real. The older I get, the more I say that. No, I think that we're just tired, Rhonda. That we're like, cut it the freak out. I think we're just tired of it. Like, that's how I felt. And it wasn't even, it really was like the last weekend that I was out. So you would say it was a social distancing thing, but it hadn't gone real mainstream yet. Joe's son. Joe's son? Joe Exotic's son? What about him? That lady, I mean, if somebody not, I would just be so freaked the freak out. Yeah. You're trying to reach out and tell people what's going on. What's going on with you? What happened to you, Lynn Lewis? What's going on with Lynn Lewis? What's going on, Lynn? Do you want to call in? What's going on with Lynn Lewis? Hello, stay-at-home mom detective. Does anyone know what's going on with Lynn Lewis? It happened to yeah, in your Christmas store? Back in December? That's weird. Did they get like really close? He was like slinking, like I'm like, I didn't expect. I'm like looking at something. I'm like, what the freak? Like get the freak away. You'd like to report the flying clan for not socially distancing herself on here? They hang out there in the... Yeah, it's like the Donna Marie. It's like I said, it's also like if you ever go to look at a bra or something and there's some strange guy and he's not with his wife and he's not with anybody. He's just there by himself and he's like canvassing, but he's like not looking at anything. He's like canvassing. I'm like, what the hell, guy? Is this really what you're going to touch them a little bit or something? Get the heck out of here. And it comes to a point that even if he was, let's say he's touching them, right? Whatever, he's got some kind of fetish, I don't know. But when a woman comes in and she's there to look at something, wouldn't you just get yourself the heck away? But no, they like stay there. It's horrible. Do you have an area where we can look at it slowly? Oh yeah, there, you can go look at it slowly. It's right in, I think it's right in the video, isn't it? Isn't the merch stuff in there? Good point. I think it's in the video uploads. I don't know why it's not in here. I'll get you the. Oh, you know where you can go? I think Does it take you right to the store? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I think there's a tab too, but here, I'll get you the link. I want to put it in the video thing anyway. So I'll get the link anyway. Yeah, you can browse around. Here you go, and I'll put it in the video description as well. I don't know, can somebody check on Lynn Lewis? She said she's trying to tell someone something. Davida says, I had 2 girls come up behind me wanting money, and I told them, what are you doing? You don't come up behind someone like that. You need to leave. Yeah. Okay, then I'm just going to put that in here in the video too, because I'm going to just put that in here. Okay. All right, now back to the chat. Okay, so do we know what Lynn Lewis wants to tell everyone? Lynn Lewis, do you want to call in? I don't know. It's hard to... Someone, please. Okay. Does everybody see Lynn Lewis? Lynn Lewis, please tell me you're not being... What's going on? Lynn Lewis had ashes in her carpet the other night of the craft thing. Please, Lynn Lewis, don't tell me you're being... What's up with Lynn Lewis? Is she what is she saying? I'm just trying to get... Okay, Lynn Lewis, let me say something. If you want help with something, I'm offering a number you can call in. Okay. If you want to call in, but it's very hard for me to watch the chat. Do you want to call in? She wants to call but not be on video. She doesn't have to be on video. But you have to email me, because it's very hard to try to follow what you're saying. It has nothing to do with ashes. Okay. All right, so you have to email me, and do you make sure you have the email that Danielle, so bad, Danielle put in there. Diane. Make sure you get the email that Diane put in there. And Susie Martin. Danielle and Sharon put up the emails. Right, look above you, Lynn. Do you see Danielle and Sharon in blue? They both put up the email. She's been given the email 6 times already. Okay. Now what is this thing? Okay. You know the other thing that was glitching on YouTube the other day? Did anybody see that the comments on some things were scrolling around? Do you know what I mean? It was like they were on a conveyor belt. Do you know what I mean? That was another glitchy thing on YouTube in the last few days. Did anybody notice that? J-Bells did, because we both did. I thought somebody was posting, not in this chat. It was, I was looking at comments and they were like going around and around. The same comments just kept going around in a loop. You know what I mean? Can you drink McDonald's tea if it's been sitting out all day? What, is it just tea? I mean, probably. Let's have milk in it. It's probably not going to be great at all if it's in the hotness. Today, YouTube was glitching. But it was more than today. It's been like my whole craft video. My craft video won't process. Loopy comments. Yeah, they were. I'm so glad J Bell saw that because you guys are making me feel crazy. There's not even one person that's saying, yeah, I saw that just to get me okay. You got to have that yes person. Yep. No, it's okay, Carolyn. You're not crazy. I saw it. Well, I actually want to talk about... Hold on. I'm just trying to get onto something. Okay. Because I want to hear if Lynn has something. Otherwise, I'm going to go on to the next thing that I have. And then we can take other calls after we get this done. You'd like to call in about a problem with the Bryan clan. Okay. All I want to know, Lynn Lewis, because I'm going to go on to something else. Because that's what I was doing. I stopped because you said you have a problem and you wanted to call in. The email has gone out multiple times. Did you send in that or not? You fell asleep during craft night and you felt awful. Craft night regret. Oh dear. Mommy, I wrote all the ideas down. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. You're such... treasure there. Thank you. That's great. How long has he been hospital? I'm so lost. So, but it buffered. An email buffered? Just go ahead and do it again. How can an email buffer? Can you send it again? Otherwise, I have to go to the next segment of the show. Let's see. We're going to do some case digging. I have some special things that were sent to me. And I'll tell you, you can pick the person we dig on. Okay, you sent it again? Let me check. Oh, Moo of 2 is here then, because she sent me an email. Okay, hold on now. Karen, okay. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You do have a YouTube channel, even though you don't think you do. You just have to go to the... Let me... Hold on a minute. Let me just... I just want to see if I can find... I think I might have found you. Hold on. Is it if it's a purple K? Let me see. I should be able to know by your content if this is you. Let me see. No, that one's not blocked. If that can't be her. Let me see. There's another one. Let me see if this is her. No. Okay, I'm going to need help here getting Karen H here, this thing. Oh, gosh. Oh. I'm going to send you instructions, okay? Here, I'm sending you instructions, Karen. Just send me this and I'll see if you're blocked, okay? Okay. Now, what else am I here for? What am I looking in here for? Oh, I'm looking to see. I have nothing from you, Lynn. So in the meantime, I'm going to get the names of, okay, these are the people we can go and do some extra digging on. Would be Tisha. Okay, I have stuff to dig there. Chad, Lori Daybells. Let me see, who else do I have? Hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second who else I have. I have Lori, I have Carol Baskin. We did some with Carol Baskin. We started some of that with her. I have Carol Baskin. I have Letitia. I have Chad, Lori, oh, and Anthony Tote. So who? Let me know who you want to go into. I have some stuff. Let me go back to the chat. Lynn, I don't have anything from you. Time I come in here, we're talking about 20 other things. I know. Your daughter is making you laugh? That's good. Hi. You're picturing Carol B in a thong? Anthony Tote. He's the guy that in Celebration, Florida, that killed his family. Letitia. You love talking about Letitia? Okay, well, we'll go into her. I have some dirt that's been dug. All right, so we'll do that. So I'm going to do this now. Lynn, what are we doing, Lynn? Because we have something to go on now over here. Lynn. Okay, Lynn, I'm going to check the email one more time, and then you're just going to have to wait until that next portion of the show. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, I've got something, so hold on a minute. All right. So, all right. Oh, I've got to go. Move my candle thing. That's it right there. Hold on. Manage participants. Invite. Okay. Close. Okay, I'm sending you the thing, Lynn. You just have to call in on one of the phone numbers and enter the meeting ID. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to pull up what I have on Letitia. Karen H. I need that. I gave you instructions on how to get your URL. Okay. Okay. So where's my stuff on her? I just saw it. Letitia. Okay, where's the download? Okay, here we go. Should download this so I can pull it up. All right, so let's see where we can. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my glasses? They're over there. But I don't need that. I can just pull this up. All right, so let's see what we've got to go into. Okay. So I think that you all know when you're looking for her, right? The other names she uses, she goes by other names and spellings of her name. So you have Letitia, right? Lynn Harden, Letitia L. Harden, Letitia H. Stauk, H for Hunt, Letitia L. Hunt. Okay. So we'll have to search all those things. And then she has a lot of family members that we can look at. And let's see what else we have here. Some of the places she's lived. Okay. Trying to see what I want to go and look at here. Wow. What the heck? See, the one thing I have to find out about is something. But that is freaking crazy. I have to see if something is public. I might have to talk. This is crazy stuff in here. Okay, let me just read what this says. Hold on a minute. Okay, so we're all good there. I just have to check the beginning.
What's up, man?
I'm just waiting for someone to call in. Nothing, just waiting for someone to call in, and I'm trying. Let me just read something here. Okay. I think we're okay. Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on, I just want to read the fine print here. Okay. All right.
Look at this, honey, look.
What?
This would be, see that?
What is that from? The suit?
When I was doing it, yeah, this from the top venture. It'll be gone tomorrow, watch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why were they freaking out? She's like, he's going to do 175.
Yeah, it would.
But you didn't do it. It looks. Ethan said you only got one.
I wanted to 165. Then I was gonna do 175. I was saying, Dad, do more, and I thought.
How much did you used to do?
A lot more, like 250 and stuff like that. I deadlift 460. That was deadlift. Squat like 400. That's when I put like, yeah. I haven't been doing anything.
Yeah.
Something just told me, just wait. There'll be another time to do 175. I did 165.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Lynn.
Yes.
Hi. What's going on?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
I've
hear.
never done.
Yeah,
Or,
I can hear you fine.
oh, okay. Well, probably wrong time to call in because I know you had.
No.
important
We didn't
stuff
start
to-
because I had to check something if I'm able to go with this, and I believe I am.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever done this, so it took me a while to
Oh.
get on. You don't have me on video, do you?
No.
Okay, good, because I have my hair up and no makeup on.
Yeah, it's okay. No, you
And
know.
in bed.
No, we just have your black screen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved here, approximately about 6 months ago. I bought the house for my brother and my sister-in-law, and they moved, and my mother lives with them in a mother-in-law's quarters, which is really awesome, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm over here, and this neighbor across the street, he and his wife's very nice, and they're, seem to be really happy. And every time my front door faces their front door across the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they love to sit out on their porch, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But every time you come out, you feel like you need to say hey, or, how you doing, or they will, one or the other. And she's real friendly. He was in the beginning. She kind of just stayed the same. She's nice. I like her. As far as I know, but and I know she was a little bit childish, just a little bit.
She was the wife?
in his way. A little bit childish.
Yeah. And what state is that?
I'm in Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. And so anyway, I come out, we talk, and I had Apple Pay charging me all kinds of money on my phone, and that wasn't mine, so I'd get, So anyway, they were asking me about that, and I said, it worked out. And I just kind of want to get in my car, get out, and go inside. Sometimes I don't feel like a big conversation, or, just normal, just, hey, how you doing? Well, anyway, this neighbor, I have a really cute house, okay? It's just cute. I've already done with my ex-husband, went through a divorce. I've already done the whole 3-story, humongo stuff, all right? He was a doctor. I've done all that. Okay, so I bought my, as I told you, my brother and sister-in-law's home. Just a cute little house. It's very well kept. And their situation is a little different. They're from Colorado, and they moved here. They sold their house and moved here because, God love them, her brother, I think he was their only brother, died in that house. So they came, they gutted it, they've spent all this money. Still looks like crap between all of us. And anyway, he started tearing into me about, well, the roof's been replaced by my brother and my sister-in-law. And he said, well, you can't see it from over here, but it's just hideous. It's just hideous. It's hideously done. It's like somebody started on it. It's these paint chips. He said, and you probably can't see it from over there, so why don't you come over here and look at it?
Okay.
So I just stepped back a couple of feet from my vehicle, and I said, oh, I see it, but I didn't. And I said, yeah, well, it's always something. I said, I have to get my fence painted and maybe when they come and do that, they can do that too. I don't know. And I had several things in the car that I was, getting out. And so anyway, I was friendly, about it. I just said, "Oh my goodness, huh?" And I couldn't even see it from where I was standing, but I wasn't going to go over there. Not that he would have hurt me. I think he just really wanted me to see this.
How old is he?
Well,
Around.
I'm not. I'm 51. I'd say he's about 60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. And I'm the only single person on this block, and my house is adorable, very clean kept, and they're having to remodel and do all this stuff, and he acts like a kid about it. So anyway, there's been some gaslighting going on from him. And I have a neighbor that she lives next door, and she just got through cancer treatments and blah, 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 blah. And anyway, I saw him over there talking, and I pulled up because we can't really go anywhere, just like to the store and back. That's about it. And we're all in the same boat. And he was, expressing something. I don't know what, some kind of anger, and he stomped across the street, which is unlike him. And there were several other things that he did, said to me, which I'm not going to get into. And so I feel like he's gaslighting me, and it's very scary because, like I said, I'm the only one on this block that isn't married, and I live by myself. And if he's gaslighting me to where I'll have no friends on my block, which it's very strange. It's very strange. She started out as the kindest neighbor in the world, just kindest person. And so every time I'd go out to my car to leave, he would start a conversation. And I'd be like, oh, so I would, participate in it and be like, there's nothing wrong with that, neighbors, whatever. And he's across the street. Well, I just about had it with all this, we can't really go anywhere, can't really do anything. Every time I walk out, he's either on the porch or his wife, somebody is, and that's fine. That's their porch. They can use it how they want. But he has gaslighted me, and I know he has. And how I know he has is my gut. And there are several things I could tell you, and I'm not going to waste the time because you would know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right. So wait, can I ask you a quick question? Have you asked your neighbor that you're friends with, the one that you said, have you asked her about them?
No, I have not, because I didn't want to get anything started. Like I said, I'm the new one here, and I have done, she's had cancer treatments. She just finished those, blah, blah, blah. And the last thing I want to do, is bring up something that sounds crazy, but I know it isn't.
Have
But
you looked him up?
I just kind of want to leave it
the guy?
alone. You know what I mean?
Right,
Just
but have you
leave
looked
it
him up a little bit?
alone.
Did you look him up at all?
No, I don't know their last name, and they're not from here, and that's fine. I'm sure he's not a
You
mass
could put their
murderer or
address,
anything like that.
But you should put their
But he
address.
has.
Just put their address into Google.
Oh, really? See, I don't do all that stuff. Okay. Well, I don't think he's dangerous. I just think he's like one of these people. He has this desire to be like the king of the neighborhood, and that's fine with me because I don't have that desire at all. And so, you can be that, but just leave me out of it. I haven't done anything to you, and don't really know you that well, and
You can look him up in the tax
but
logs too. If you have his address, you should be able to look him up even on the tax.
oh, I'll have his address. I don't know it by heart. I mean, they're right across the street, so all I have to do is look at their number. I haven't paid any attention to it because I'm not that computer,
Right.
oriented. But yeah, and it's really been disturbing. Just there's just some things that have happened, because of this.
Now, when you say things that have happened, are you saying he's making advances at you or something?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
No, no, no. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Just rudeness.
Okay. So and his wife, and no one is ever around. Is he? I mean, is he calling you names?
And my next door neighbor who had the cancer treatment, a little bit of rudeness there, that I'm not used to. Because I always check on her and, blah, blah, blah. It helped. But there was some differences in her behavior.
Oh, you mean you think that he might have said something to her about you?
Well, I know he did. Because I
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's becoming, with the situation with the, coronavirus, we're all kind of locked in here. And so what I've done is I've just cut them off. Like when I go outside and get in my car, I might wave, and that's it. And just get in my vehicle to go to the grocery store, which is 2 minutes away.
I would just stay away from them. I mean, don't have anything to do with them. And I mean, your neighbor, I mean, if she's, just do what you normally do for her. And if, she's acting weird, you could ask her, you could say, is everything okay?
I will after a while, but I don't want to be, you know how it is when somebody gaslights you, then you're known as the troublemaker. So
Right.
I don't want to follow that path and be like, hey, I know the other day when I pulled up and he ran off and scurried away and whatever, I don't want to go there, because then that makes you look like you're freaking crazy, my ex-husband was a narcissist, so I've had a lot of therapy over this and kind of, but I'm like, not again. Oh, not again. We've got this guy who reminds me of my ex-husband, acted so nice, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, and I don't, I've never been in their house. I've never, I've just been nice because he was. And then all of a sudden, boom. And there were several things, like I said, I could tell you about when somebody's gaslighting you. That he screamed across the street and, blah, 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 blah. But, and I hate to use blah, 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 blah. But really, seriously, who wants to hear it? I can barely even talk about it. So I'm like, never did anything to the guy, much less his wife. I still like his wife. She's nice. And no, he's never made any advances on me. Absolutely not. That isn't the problem.
But what is he upset about? That he just picks on things on your house?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know them. I just moved in here as a divorcee, and
okay.
I don't know.
We have a crazy neighbor, and maybe you've heard. We have a crazy neighbor here on the lake, right? He's crazy.
I'm sorry, what?
We have a crazy neighbor on the lake.
Yeah, I used to live on the lake, and I had a crazy neighbor on the lake.
Right, but I mean,
I've watched your channels or your YouTube so much, and when you said you lived on the lake, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have a crazy neighbor, like I did.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's crazy, and I mean, he will, when I go on the dock, he will sit on his dock, he will turn his chair and just stares. Just watch it the entire time.
Oh,
Just,
now that's
creepy. He's a creepy.
that's
He's a
like
creepy
too
guy.
creepy.
Yeah. And
That's
everybody,
like
no one
sexual
likes him on the lake. He
creepy.
can't even go to the lake meeting because no one likes him anymore. Because he's just such an underhanded, sleazy guy. And
Well, we had.
and I say that out of fact
where
because
we live, we had that happen with a man who couldn't even go to the, organization meetings of the group, the housing, whatever, where we lived.
But what we do is,
what do you call-
we ignore him for the most part, and just like
Okay.
last year, Jimmy was driving by with the window open, and I forget what he said, something under his breath, and Jimmy's like, I really want to just haul this car around and just go right up to him and say, what the freak is your
Just
problem?
go run over.
Yeah,
and
but
just-
he didn't. He
Well,
held
that's
himself.
how
And,
my ex-husband was, but he's not with me anymore, thank God. And I learned a lot from therapy, from that whole ordeal. So I kind of, got an idea of what's going on. And it's so sick to watch it replay,
Yeah, well, I
it's
mean-
just like, are you kidding me?
yeah, but
I got to watch this replay with someone that I don't really even know.
right. In my
And he's
case,
like-
it's easier because everybody knows he's nuts, and it's not like that we're the only ones that think he's nuts. So
Well, see, that's why I want to keep my mouth shut till it just comes out that he's nuts, because it will eventually.
right.
Like whether my next door neighbor knows it yet or not, and she may already. She's around my age, and she's been through so much that I'm not about to. Because I know how that works. When people gaslight you, then you look like the.
So, but why everybody's asking, like, what? Okay, gaslighting. Are you saying that gaslighting? You think he's going around to the neighbors' houses and saying bad things about you?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we only have. It's just myself, he, and my neighbor. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
I
he
would
gets
just keep my
jealous
distance from
also
him.
when she and I
You've got a perfect
talk.
opportunity, right, with the social distancing, not to have him near you.
Exactly. And that's what I've done for the last 3 days after his last gaslighting.
Right, and
Yeah.
especially if you're helping your neighbor that is going through cancer treatments, you don't want to bring anything to her, so you could even say, look, not only that.
Oh, yeah, we've
right.
already got that down, and I let them use, the city picks up the trash.
Mm-hmm.
I let them use, she doesn't like the city trash, she has a problem with that. And so she and her husband always went and dumped it wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not able to right now. He had surgery for
Mm-hmm.
whatever it was. And so I let them use my trash can, and then I go dump mine, right, my trash, because I'm able and my system is not compromised like hers and his are. So, I do what I can.
I would just ignore
I mean,
him, but if he gets dangerous or anything, then you have to call the police.
No, I
Okay.
don't think he's dangerous, but I'll tell you what it did. It brought back stuff from my past, and I read about it, and it said it can make you feel like, insecure in your own home. And
You may, and you
all
may
those
be
things-
dealing with that anyway, just from moving into a new place.
Right, but I was fine. I mean, he was always the one to start up a conversation, and he even thanked me for being so nice, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my goodness, who wouldn't be nice? I mean, that's the thing. And then all of a sudden, this weird thing has happened, and I mean, I've never told him anything personal, or. And he started telling me, I was having a bad day because I was trying to figure out why Apple Pay was, pulling out all that money. I mean, I told you this already. And he came up, and I told you this when he said, come over here and look at it. I already told you that. And it was the top of my house where what had happened, I have a new roof, but painters had scraped some paint off with the intention, I'm sure, of repainting when my brother had it. But of course, they probably just didn't come back. But I've looked at it. It's not that bad, but I wasn't about to go over to his side of the street to look at it. But he started, get in his house. Well, we won't even get into that.
You know what it could be? I just thought about what it could be.
My mom said it's jealousy.
Well, I think, yeah, but it could
my
also...
My house looks nice and I don't know.
Right, but it could be that maybe he's looking at you moving in that house without a husband and thinking that, oh my gosh, how are you going to keep everything up? Like, maybe he's just got all these stereotypical ideas and thinking that you don't have a man around. Are you just going to let the house go? It could be that he's...
Oh, my goodness. No. You ought to know that.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, if he's telling you about the root...
here. I said, as many people as I've had over here, and, those gardeners I have. And
okay, all right. Well, I'm just saying, I mean...
You should know that.
Right.
But you're saying in his mind.
In his mind, he may think that everybody's here with a husband and wife, or and he may be, if you say they're having all this work done, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, because it just...
no, that could very well be a possibility,
Yeah.
Very well, he might be like, well, she's just going to have to sell this house because there's no way just a woman...
Right, maybe he's trying to make
keep
you...
up with this.
That's something, too. Maybe he's trying to make you think, he wants to make sure that you're up, you're going to have to do this, that, and the other thing. And it's not like...
And they're moving. Mm-hmm. They're trying to sell this house of her brother's eventually and moving back to Colorado. So I don't know why he cares, and you know what I mean.
Maybe if they're selling, maybe he's trying to make sure you're keeping it up so that when he sells his house, the house across is going to look good.
And I thought of that too, except my house is the prettiest house on the block, and I'm not bragging, but it's just clean and nice. It's not a big house, and it's very well kept. So if anything, it's a positive, So that's why I don't understand the whole thing.
Yeah, I would just stay away from him, use the social distancing, and then if he gets, if he doesn't keep his boundaries around you, then I would call the police.
Right, and I will. It's just hard to live with that, knowing that, like I said, there's been some instances, and I was like, huh? And I went in and I could tell my gut, in my gut, there was something wrong. And I'd get like a stomach ache. And I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, yeah, if he's making you feel creepy, then, I would definitely keep away from him and just, don't even entertain him. And like I said, do what you do for the neighbor. If she really is showing a real personality shift, I would just say, I would ask her nothing about him. I would just say, did I do something to upset you? Because you seem, what distance, cold, whatever you want to say. I would ask her myself, not saying anything about him.
Right, right. If it comes to that, I will, without saying anything about him.
Right, yeah, don't bring him into it. Yeah, at all. Because if you bring him into it, then, then you're going to seem like...
Then all of it gets crazy.
Right, and she's coming over here asking if you told me something about her.
But she's fine, and I'm sure she could care less.
She probably doesn't feel good. If she's going through cancer treatment, she probably doesn't feel well.
She doesn't.
Right, so I'm sure it was related to that, probably.
And so, his coming over there and trying, and then he, said a few things, which I'm not going to get into, and I just went in the house. I didn't even acknowledge
them. But what
them.
kind of things? I mean,
things?
insulting
Well, he was, talking about, like, my roof again, and then he was,
You're what yelling
at my roof,
Oh, your roof.
and my roof is fine.
Mhm.
All it is, I can climb up there myself and do it. It's like, dude, please, not right now. My uncle, he is in the hospital. None of the family can come and visit him. He's about to die because of the coronavirus. They can't get in. They haven't seen him in 20 days. And they called and said, do you want to revive? Well, and they're just, well, anyway, I don't have time for him. And so what I've done the last 3 days since the comments started, which they were just rather odd, just odd.
Mm.
And what I've done is my mom came over. Let's see, we didn't have Easter because nobody wants mom to catch it. And none of us want to get it. And my sister's a nurse. She's working on the front lines, and it's just a big mess. So anyway, I don't have time for him. So the last 2 or 3 days, I've just gone to my car and hadn't even looked. Like, their house is directly in front of mine, and hadn't even looked to see if they're out there. And I've just gotten in my Jeep and just left to run to the grocery store, which is 3 minutes away.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bother them at all. I mean, if you can pull your car right in the garage, just have nothing to do with them.
And see, I don't have a garage. I've always had a garage, and I don't. But here's the deal. It's just like, okay, just leave it. Here's what I'm thinking. Just leave it alone, you know. Don't say anything to anybody.
Don't.
And then get to the point where you just go out to your vehicle and get in.
You know what you could do? When you go out of the house to get into your car, pretend you're talking on your phone, even if you're not.
I've done that, and I'm going to continue doing that.
Yeah, just pretend you're on your phone.
I have
and then if he comes over, you just be like, I'm sorry, I'm on a very important call, I'm sorry. And then just keep talking.
Exactly. Just,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm going to continue doing that and just give him away because his wife's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she pays about half of attention to his craziness. But the whole deal is no, there has never been any sexual advances.
Yeah, well, then he might just be what do you call, like a picayune, a guy that's like worried about everything that's not his business to worry about. But
he's like worried about everybody else.
Yeah. That's
one of those.
Crotchety. He's in the crotchety stage. So, yeah, I mean, I would just be on the phone, and then if he comes over to you, just you just emotion say, "I'm sorry, this is a very important call. I can't. I'm sorry." So whatever. I didn't get in your car and go.
Well, that's a good idea because he has walked across the street a couple of times when he thought I didn't hear him, and I did.
Right.
But yeah, if I have the phone on me, I can just.
And then if you don't have the phone and he comes, and you see him coming or something, just say, hello, I have to apologize. I left my phone inside and I'm expecting a call, very important call. Just use that phone and just whatever.
Use the phone.
Just say, I left it in the house. If you're out there without it, I've got to get it.
I was gaslighted for 14 years before I even knew what that meant.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept, getting the rug pulled out from under me, and I kept wondering where all this was coming from, and you know what I mean. And then you always find out afterwards, and you learn from it if you're lucky,
Right.
And I consider it a 14-year waste, and hopefully I'll get over that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want anybody to do that to me again. So
maybe you're hyper aware,
or let it affect me again.
Right.
And it's different when it's a husband.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He and I were married twice, and we were together, to each other, married twice, and we were together for 14 years. And needless to say, something like that, when somebody's gaslighting you behind your back to their brother or their ex-wife or their daughters to get total narcissists, to get total sympathy, and then coming home to you and using you as a screaming board, and then at the same time, I didn't know if my world was. So I'm still healing, from that. And then this guy starts this, and immediately.
Yeah, you're hyper aware. Oh my gosh, is he gonna? You're like already ruminating about it. Is he gonna start on this? Yeah, but I just cut it.
Oh no, it isn't. Is he gonna start it? It's he already has, and I know it. And when I say I know it, I know it. And I don't say that about very many things.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think he's weird, and he's a nosy. He's a busybody.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of neighbors that are busybodies. I mean, I have a few of them too. But yeah, I mean, it's just you just really use that phone, and then if you're like, oh crap, I forgot my phone.
Avoid him.
What?
Just avoid him.
Avoid him completely. Yeah, and like, don't let anything. Do you have a dog or anything?
No, my dog died, so I haven't gotten a new one since. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, you're not ready yet?
I will.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
would
want
just
one.
just
not
for
yet.
protection or just for company, but also just really if you're out there and you're like, oh crap, I forgot my phone, then you can still say, look, I have a very important call coming in. I just realized I left my phone in the house. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have to go, and just go.
Exactly.
You don't have to be polite. You don't have to stop. You can just go.
And see, I'm from the South, and it's always, this polite stuff.
Right, but yeah, you don't have to, you could say.
It's not working.
Yeah, no,
this
you say
guy
this.
plays that.
It makes you feel uncomfortable, and you shouldn't spend a minute.
And now he's acting weird.
Right.
And I don't like the weirdness.
So just don't have anything to do with
weird.
it. Zero tolerance. Just don't even go, just say, zero tolerance, and then just make, if he starts coming over, just, again, be on the phone, jump in your car, you jump out of your car, you left a phone in the house, you've got to go in there, you're expecting a very important call, you're sorry, goodbye, see you later. That's it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get a New York, like you, or whatever attitude about this. I can't be that, hi, how are you?
No.
Good. I'm so... because that's how I was raised, and, but what? Well, no, that's not going to work.
No, see, even though I'm from New York, I have that problem too, but yeah, you've got to, you don't want to be rude to anyone, and you've got to just get that, this makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like this, so I don't have to be so cordial. I can just excuse myself and not, because if it makes you feel bad, which it obviously is because you're calling in, then you don't want to be around that.
That's the thing. It makes me feel bad.
Right. Yeah. So just that's it. Life is short, and just get away from him. Just, make every excuse in the book. You've got the perfect time for isolation, and just, stay in your house. Go in your backyard. Is there somewhere to sit in your backyard so that you don't have to see them?
Oh, I have a deck out there. Yes.
Stay on the deck.
It's just when I go out to my car.
Right. Then be on the phone on the way out. And if he's like going to come over and tell you about your roof, just be like, no, I'm sorry. I've got to take this call. This is important. And I'm late, or I'm late. I've got to get in the car. You don't have any time. Just be in a rush all the time and look very busy. And a little aggravated too. That'll be good, because he's not getting
just be like, a little aggravated,
in a rush. Just every time you start psyching yourself up when you're leaving for the car, just like be in an aggravated kind of a rush. A lot of people don't even want to, be like, oh, Tony, okay, yeah, I know I'm late. I tell you, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I know, I'll be there. I'm leaving right now.
Am when I'm late.
Right? Yeah, just be, like in the rush when you get out. Then be, just be in a rush to get your stuff out, and then you have, you've got to get on a call, or you've got to do something, and just go. And psych yourself up like you're acting in a play. You just, really psych yourself up so that you don't get sidetracked.
I'm going to have to, and I've been practicing that, so I think what you said just confirmed what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that might work, because that's what I've been doing. And I just can't, and even my mother, she knows about it. And she's like, oh, good Lord, that's all you need right now. I'm like, no, it'll be okay.
Right.
Thank goodness he's not doing anything,
Right. Yeah. So
sexual.
don't even give him the chance. So
anything
just have like.
He's just a nosy busybody who has nothing else to do but wreck everybody's time.
Right. Yeah. And you don't want
Is
that.
what
so
I
just,
think.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to just do what you said, and I was doing that halfway, and I'm just going to continue to do it full force.
Right.
And then maybe I won't have any conversations with him, and he can go on and do whatever he wants, and I'll just be, happy
Right.
in my situation that we're in with basically lockdown and whatnot. But I don't need that, you know. And
No.
I've been through that, and I don't need it, and I can spot it now. And like I said, some of the comments he's thrown across the street, whatever.
Do the same thing. Just like
he's
stomp.
he's
You
like
stomp
a
right
little
into your
boy.
door.
He's like a little boy.
Right, and you just act like a real. You stomp off like something like you've got to make a call. You're pissed. Nobody's going to want to approach you.
Right. Just
Start stomping. Like be like.
I even thought about acting crazy.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be like improv acting for you. Yeah.
Just going off on him.
Just
just crazy talk. So that way he'd leave me alone. I thought, no, don't do that.
Right.
So I'm gonna continue doing what I've been doing, and then add to it what you've suggested. And I appreciate your listening to me.
Okay.
And I really, really do, because it sounds minute, but it isn't when you're in lockdown. And
you got to be careful. Yes, because everybody is going a little bit crazy with
that's what I mean. Everybody's going a little bit crazy.
Right.
And
so you
thank goodness
careful.
for my family, I'm hanging on to my sanity the best I can, but I don't need this gaslighting, and I know what gaslighting is, and I got it in my gut, and I pray a lot, and I know what he's doing, and I don't know why. But I
don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? Just he's going to be leaving. They're selling their house, hopefully, and
sure. I don't think they're ever going to leave.
Yeah, well,
so they get all the money from the
brother. Because I have nothing to do with my neighbor. Like I if I see him out, I'm telling you, I get on I do the same phone thing. I don't even want to look at him.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So I'm not the only one that has to fake it when I'm coming out
I get on the phone. First of all, I want him to know I'm on the phone, because if he starts any of his crap, he knows that there's a person listening on the other end.
There's somebody there to witness it.
Right. So just don't engage at all. I do not engage with this man at all. You should just not engage with him, and just go right in and right out. And stay on your deck. Stay on your deck.
So much,
yeah,
Carolyn.
Garden, maybe you keep everything in the back. Unless I would just stay in the back, and then maybe.
I don't think he's a thief. I don't, and I am going to Google him, but I don't think any of that. I think he's so bored, he's just become a nosy body.
He could be. I mean, maybe he's used to getting out. People are getting crazy, but. I think I think you'll be okay. But again, if anything happens that you feel threatened, you call the police.
Safety-wise, I really don't think he's harmful, except for me mentally, because anybody who, like you said, you do that with your neighbor, because you have to, otherwise it'll affect everything you do that day.
Okay.
So.
Let us know
but anyway, I'm not going to keep you, because I hope you can still go back on live, because I want to listen to the chat.
Oh yeah, we're live. We're going to go and look at some stuff.
I had a blast on craft night.
I know.
I was with y'all till the very end.
I know. I hope we can get it back.
Laugh out loud, because I was laughing.
I know. It was funny.
I'm the one that brought up the dolls, the little people.
Oh, the little people, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then you told me about the kid. And
oh yeah.
All that, and I was like, wow. And then the musical doll.
Oh, the musical, yeah. I know. I really hope we can get that live back, because if someone did see it, they missed a lot of fun. But maybe they'll get to the next one. That'll
It
get them
was,
to the next one.
I couldn't get off.
I know.
think, what were we up to? Well, my time, I think it was like 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was like 7 or something.
I
It was
don't
late.
know.
It was
I
late.
had, so, and then, what's her name, showing all of her little,
Oh,
her
Lisa.
little dolls.
Yeah, Lisa.
Lisa,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was cracking up at all of the stuff she saved. And
Yeah, she's
well, I had a blast, and I just want to say thank you because I really needed that.
okay. You're welcome.
We're on lockdown too.
Yeah,
and,
I know a lot of people
know.
are on lockdown and their heads are, like they're it's like enough already because it's hard. A lot of people don't have a lot of stuff to do or they're lonely, they can't get out and do the things they normally do
Yeah.
and so it's hard. Or they're
Yeah.
stuck or they're in a bad situation or just cabin fever. So yeah, everybody's trying to
and it was such a relief, like a laugh.
yeah,
relief
no,
of
we
all of
definitely
us
had laughs.
just laughing.
Yeah.
And it felt so good. And then the next morning was Easter, which we didn't all spend together because, like
Right,
I
it's
said,
it's all different for everyone.
kind of crazy.
So. Yeah.
But I can leave and like go to the grocery store, which, like I said, is like 3 minutes away,
Right.
and then come home. So I'm lucky enough to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
And then just use
That's
the
good.
phone. All right.
but I wish you all blessings.
You too.
And keep on keeping on. I love your channel, and I watch it every time I can. And it's very soothing, and I love it when you and Jimmy are talking. Oh my gosh, it just cracks me up.
Oh,
And he sounds like someone I would just laugh so hard.
yeah.
I don't
he
know
does.
how he just seems like a great guy,
Yeah,
and with a great sense of humor.
he
And,
does. He has it. We have
if
different
that-
sense of humor, but we both have a sense of humor. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He has a
you
boy
have a
sense of humor
great
like my
sense of
son.
humor.
Mostly.
I mean, I'll see you just. Oh yeah, you have a great sense of humor, and he's just so funny, like making me laugh.
No.
Because he knows he's sensitive enough to know that you might need that. So he just. And I dated guys like that who just had me cracked up, and I'm thinking, why did I marry him?
Well, you're
But
you're
anyway.
young. You're young. You still have time.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see whatever God's got in store.
Whatever. Right.
But I want to thank you, and I hope you can go back on.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We
live.
are live. We're live, and we'll go.
Okay, tell everybody who is trying to help me thank you.
Okay. You there?
And
You
it's
can-
not a life or death situation. It just works on me a little bit mentally. And thank you for listening.
Okay.
And
You're very
thank you
welcome.
for the advice. And
You're
I'm
very
going
welcome.
to
Yeah.
follow
Let us know
it.
how you make out, and have a good night.
All right, you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so let's see. Is move to here? I don't know. Let me see. Make sure. Let me see. Everybody's out. I think I have to. Hold on. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back to. I just have a funny thing. Oh my gosh. Whenever Jimmy can't get it in his head that the Easter Bunny, Santa, all that stuff, so like forever, I'll say these things are from Santa. These things were from the Easter Bunny. Even years ago, he'll go, well, like, let's say Luke's like, wow, I really like this. I'm so glad I got this in yellow. And Jimmy will be like, yeah, I know. Mom and I didn't know. And I'll be like, Jimmy, Santa got that. Oh, right. So now my kids play along. Yeah, they probably, but we still keep it going because these are our youngest kids, right? So he said something about the Easter stuff, and then he goes something like, yeah, well, I have more of those. I'm like, Jimmy, you didn't get anything. And he's like, oh yeah. And then the kids went in the other room And I said, you know, you always do that. And I know I always say don't say always and never, but I did. You always do that. You got to watch out. You always say that you did it, you know? And then listen to this one. He goes, and this surprised me with Jimmy because he goes, because he's very dry. Like he says, yeah, you're right. I really do have to watch that. I really do have to watch that. You know, I came so close the other day. But he doesn't laugh like me. He does it. And then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, is he serious? He goes, I came so close the other day to telling Mike and Ray, to saying that to Mike and Ray, and then they wouldn't, you know, that would have been bad. Now, Mike and Ray are older, right? So I just like, what? And then but he says it, so I'm like, did you just say what I think you said? And he's like, and then we both laughed. But yeah, I didn't expect that from Jimmy like that. But anyway, back to Letitia. So Letitia has quite a history on her of stuff that happened, assaults and stuff. Now, as far as I can see, what I was sent, oh, move to, yeah.